good with you? Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Y'all see the shenanigans that's going on, man. She telling on herself. Just go ahead. She act like well, maybe she don't know how an investigation works. You know, maybe she don't know the ins and outs. But if an officer tell you, oh, we're coming to visit you, but you're not a suspect. You're not a leading suspect. We're just covering all ends and so on and so forth. That don't mean that they not gonna swing back around and lock you up. She thought because they just came and seen her at the gym that she can just turn around and start talking shit and she was good to go. You know what I'm saying? She think that she could just, man, that informant status is getting short. That old green light to do what she want to do, that shit getting short. He thought she was going to be able to do what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? Jump out there, say what she want to say. And of course he got unalive. He was trying to unalive me. He was trying to take me out before what makes you think that you not a suspect if you say that somebody was trying to take you out before they got unalive? That means in your mind, you thought this person you out and you got to them before you. That's what that's telling me. That's telling me if you thought that's just like Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright say her son was trying to sacrifice her before he got taken out. So if you think that your son was trying to take you out, then you took your son out. The same thing with her. If you sitting here talking about something he was going to take you out, then that means that you was to the point in your mind paranoid enough to where as though you thought he was going to take you out and you needed to take him out first. And then that's not even including the first, you know, that's not even the first body. That's the bad part is that's not even the first body. You still got the unaliving of Geronimo. You still got the dog. You still got Ann. So we can see if this, oh, your baby dad unalived and that's the end of it. No. Y'all got a whole dark history of unalivings around y'all. Your sister baby dad unalived. Your other sister baby dad unalived. Y'all looking like the Black Widows of Baltimore or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They out here looking like the Black Widows of Baltimore. They just crossing their T's and dotting their I's. You think Academic put it out there? What about the other dude that put the story out there? All those people are putting those stories out there, and all of them is wrong. And then she keep on going back to this night with him, saying that she shouldn't have picked him up from the airport. But just yesterday, you told us everything was good with Blueface. But after the investigators come see you, now you talking about something. I should have threw my phone out the window when he told me he was at the airport, right? Yeah, I seen the interview with Ronnie's manager, Jessica Winter. Yeah, so yeah, you got Ronnie's you know, you talking about something she should have just threw the thing out the window and she shouldn't have responded to him, shouldn't have went and picked him up from the airport. What conversation did Blue have with her over the Miami trip that got her so scared? Did Blue bring back up the Ronnie thing over the weekend? Did he talk to her about the Ronnie thing and then give her like, you know, to make sure she wasn't running? Because before that, she was talking about going to another country. Maybe they sent Blue her way to slow her down so she couldn't run out the country. Maybe they was like, yo, listen, we need you to go. And, you know, because I don't see it. Now she's sitting here trying to talk about something. Yeah, Blue wasn't supposed to be in Miami. He risked getting locked up. But just yesterday, y'all was cool as shit. Me and my baby dad got something else going on, and we can't stay away from each other. But the internet want us to stay away from each other, but we can't do it. And now she talking about she right back to talking about jail, right? So this goes right back to what her mom was saying. You got multiple personalities. When you wake up the next day, we don't know what personality we dealing with. Blueface wake up, he don't know if you gonna remember him or not remember him. Do you remember? Is this the Chrisean that love him or the Chrisean that hate him? No wonder why people don't want to wake up next to you the next day. Junior stuck in that situation. Junior don't know if is this the mom that love me or the mom that want to beat my ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey Ralph, I want to ask you something.
Go right ahead.
Do you think that Blueface is basically, since he's aware of the connections that Chrisean has, do you think that he's only trying to play along to, like, basically for his own sake? I think he kind of scared. What you
No,
think?
no, no. We could say that. We could have said that, right? And here's why I say we can't say that anymore, right? Because if that was the case, right, we wouldn't see this situation taking place right now, right? Where the detectives is knocking at the gym. They didn't even see y'all didn't catch it last night when Chrisean was live sitting in her room making up all them lies. Her phone rang and she knew it was the detectives and she was like, yeah, I'm not going to answer that call. But she didn't cancel the call. She didn't like hang up on them, right? She let it ring all the way through so it can look like a missed call as opposed to a bang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you
Right.
canceled the call, right? So she let it ring. I ain't gonna answer that call and let it ring all the way through. What she don't know is the detective was watching her live as he called her phone and watched her ignore the call. You get what I'm saying?
But that's the thing that got me is I'm thinking like she can't be that dumb. But also if her father
It's
is,
not that she's that dumb. She thinks everybody else is dumber than her. You
then
get
she
what I'm
gotta
saying?
be that fucking dumb. If that's the case, then she gotta be that fucking dumb because if her father is the man that they saying that he is,
she
I'm
think,
thinking like that would be the only way she would be able to get away with the shit that she got away with so many times. If that's the case,
if what now?
if her father is the man that they saying that they some type of politician or whatever, the guy, the Malone man,
Yeah.
if that's her father, I'm thinking like, okay, first of all, if that's her father and that's why she's getting away with all of this, I don't understand the whole thing of her going to LA and staying in a hostel, all of that shit. It seems like it's just so much fucked up shit in this situation. She actually kind of seemed like a plan, but
Okay. So, what happens when you know when you put some? Okay, if this is a social media experiment, right,
uh-huh,
and they put this person out there as a plant, right? She's already saying, if this was the case, then they should have been able to get out in front of this before the detective comes knocking, right? The
right,
detective that's knocking, it's not like the detective just showed up at the gym himself and said, here's my card if you have anything that you would like to share with us, right? That's not how they showed up. The detective showed up with a camera crew. What detective you know showing up with a camera crew unless it's the first 48?
that's wild. So
What detective you know shows up with a camera crew? She said when they got there to the gym, right? They said they had camera crew and they was like, oh, we don't care if you record, right? She said they said that we recording and she was like, I don't care if you record it, right? And look, TMZ picked it up, right? You see, academic is trying to act like he don't even know that there was a Ronnie that was involved. He act like today was the first day he looked up Ronnie's picture and he's like, yeah, that's that kid's baby. That's his baby, right? So academic who been screaming Blueface ain't shit because he ain't taking care of his kid. Blueface need to start claiming his baby. Blueface baby, that's Blueface baby, that's Blueface baby. Now academic who's been you know what I'm saying, this whole time, now he even switching up his MO talking about some, yeah, she did that shit. He playing the clips of how she already told on herself. Like, yeah, it was a Neo clip that was going around, and that neon clip is gone now, where she was bragging to Neon, like, if you keep talking shit, keep trolling me, you're gonna end up like the other dude did that was trolling me, right? There's another clip where she said she had a dream about somebody that was talking shit about her that got unalived, right? That same night, right? When the shit hit the fan, you know, she was the one bragging and boasting about how she'll put 10 in him. He ended up with 10 in him. You think that's a coincidence? That somebody saying, I'll put 10 in you, and then you end up with 10 in you.
So you think Blue really knew that night? Cause that he did with what's his name? What's his name? Lee. Jason Lee, when he did that
When he said
that shit was very telling to me.
Yeah. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go over to Ralphdawise on YouTube too. Go over to Ralphdawise on YouTube. I know it's 280 something people here on TikTok, but I need some people to, you know, go over to the YouTube page. We live on YouTube right now too.
Ralph the what?
Ralphdawise. Ralph D-A-Wise. The same name over here is the same name over there. Ralph D-A-Wise.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna do it now.
Hey, appreciate it.
Yup.
Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button on YouTube. Y'all got to find that thumbs up button. If you're on your phone, you got to hit the 3 dots in the corner and then go to the thumbs up. But y'all got to hit that. You got to hit that thumbs up. You said Blueface and Nevaeh terrible last night. Maybe it did the same for Crack Rock. I don't know, man. Blueface said he was. Blueface will tell you straight up to y'all face, like, if Nevaeh say, why you messing with all these other chicks, he'll tell you, sacrifices. What? What? Man, listen, y'all got, that's why I say, y'all gotta really listen to these people. They telling y'all to y'all face what's going on. They telling y'all. She said, why you, he said, why you messing with all those other people or something like that? Why you cheating or something like that? He said, sacrifice. And then he said, why you don't have sex with me? He said, cause you big. Like, you know, cause you too big. Yeah. But think about it. This, I mean, shit. He like Chrisean, and she built like a 13-year-old boy. So.
Yo, her thighs bigger than her hips.
Who?
Right.
Who? And then think about it. It looks even worse because even over the weekend, you seen Chrisean with the same level of manipulation. She tried to put it in his phone that the baby was his, that he's claiming the baby now, right? So that means you really are trying to push this narrative that this baby is Blue's no matter what. But if you really wanted to say that it was Blue's baby, you would just get a DNA test like a normal adult, right? But the fact that you sitting here and somebody done got unalive regarding the paternity of this baby, and you sitting there stealing somebody's phone and posting that it is his baby, right? It only goes to show that the main motive was for you to keep this DNA test a wrap. And now that the detectives is involved, the detectives can subpoena you now for a blood test to see if you had probable cause or if that baby is Ronnie's, right? It's in the state's hands now. The state can actually say, under this investigation, we would like to petition a paternity for the DNA test of that child, due to the fact that it has something to do attached with this investigation of his unaliving, right?
I used to be a real Rock fan. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but up until all this other stuff coming out with his other baby mamas and stuff, she is the only one that is so, she does not want to get DNA tests, just like how you were saying, and that just proves furthermore the point that it's just, all of this is just a narrative that's being pushed.
I mean, however the narrative might be being pushed, however, okay, we can speculate whatever, right? Ours is just speculation talk over, right? But when you look at an investigation, right? Now, this investigation, this could be the investigation that changes this detective's life, right? Why? Because the further you dig down into this, the more players become involved, right?
It's just, honestly, it's shocking that she hasn't got caught up yet.
It's not even about whether she got caught up yet. It's because if you got a multitude of people protecting you or helping protect you, then it's going to be hard to catch it. That's why I say this can be like the bone collector. This will be the biggest case of this detective's life in Baltimore. Why? Because this shit is about to send him to LA, right? You got to go question motherfuckers all the way in LA, right? You got to go question Whack 100, all these industry people. Oh, Whack 100, Carlissa, Chrisean, Bonnie, the whole Blue Farm, right? Lady T. Now you talking about YouTubers, content creators, right? Now you talking about disinformation. In the age of disinformation, where all these content creators was playing off of Ronnie's name to get all this clout and get all this money, saying that he was clout chasing. Now you got to look into the trolls. Now you got to look into the people that manipulate, because they got his cell phone. If they got Ronnie's cell phone, then they got everything that they need to know in order to put these pieces together, right? That means it's gonna take time for them to get into his Instagram records, right? To find out who was messaging him from Instagram. It's gonna take time to get into the Facebook messaging, right? Who was messaging him from Facebook, right? That's not even including the emails of people who wanted him to come up on a panel to create beef for him and all of that shit, right? So now you got all.
It's weird though, because the way that the police use social media to build cases, I guess this would play into the part where you said she's got, people that are protecting her and stuff like that. But you would think that from all the stuff that's on social media, all the literal proof that's on social media, that they would use that to build their case. And I guess they might be, but at the same time, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. Just it's very shocking that, that to see that she hasn't had to answer for any of this yet. You know what I'm saying? Because at first I didn't believe any of this crap. I've been watching them for a while now. I didn't believe any of this. Honestly, to God, thought that it might have been Blue's baby. But just seeing from what I see on social media now, I feel like she knows that she messed up.
All right, let's take Blue's baby out of the equation, right? Let's take the fact that Blue's in this out of the equation. Let's just put Ronnie and Chrisean in this situation. Ronnie's mad at her. Ronnie's saying that, you know what? I'm about to tell the internet the truth about the Geronimo situation. I'm about to tell them that you unalived that man and I took the blame for you. Wouldn't that be a motive right there to unalive him too?
Yep.
Wouldn't that be a cleanup? If you about to tell that I'm really the one that did that to that dude, then I gotta take you out. That's another motive, right? So that's two motives that lead to the same person.
And she was on the radio thingy one time, and she slipped up and said she had unalived the man.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's two motives that point to the same person. Listen, I'm not a detective, but I'll be good if I was one. This shit would have been solved a while ago if I was a detective.
You got motherfuckers on TikTok that know more than these motherfucking detectives. That shit's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I would have been solved this shit if I was a detective.
Can y'all hear me?
Now they want to put the pressure on her and see what she do. And what she do? She jump right in that car and get the telling on herself.
So I was subpoenaed for the first wedding, the OG exposing Chrisean wedding. I was subpoenaed for that wedding around the time they banned it, like November 2025. But it was a whole nother detective on the case. So probably about 2 days ago.
Yeah, last year there was a different detective on the case. That's what I was telling Lady T yesterday. Lady T tried to tell me yesterday that she was in touch with the detective. I said, Lady T, you can't be in touch with the detective because there's a whole different detective on the case. She talking about something. She in touch with the detective that she was in touch with last October. No, Lady T, no.
But I would have been in touch with the initial detective that was on the case since Ronnie had first been unalived.
Who, Ronald Ram? Detective Ram?
No, it wasn't Ram. Hernandez or something.
Okay, the one with the accent.
Something like that.
Okay. Hey, y'all tap the screen and share the live, man. We need 100 shares out there. And anybody want to go over to YouTube, feel free to go over my YouTube. It's the same name, Ralphdawise. I need more subscribers and memberships over there on YouTube. Actually, I just need a crew so I can look like I got a bunch of people over there. So that way I can move some shit around in the black tea sector over there. They kind of getting on my nerves and they keep on playing this whole, you only got 50 people in your room. You only got X. So I think if I flood YouTube with a bunch of people, then they'll be like, damn, he do got a bunch of people over there. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, right? Y'all get what I'm saying, right? It makes sense, right? So I need TikTok's help to go over to my YouTube page, which is the same name, and just, like the screen and show people that y'all coming over there from TikTok and create a wave for me. Just wave with me real quick. Field trip. You know what I'm saying? Field trip with me. Y'all ain't doing shit. Some of y'all at lunch, some of y'all at work. Y'all ain't doing shit. Just field trip with me to YouTube real quick. Just it's 300 some people in here. Let me get 50 of y'all to just field trip. Uh, and you engage with the comments. Yes, I do engage with both comments. Well, I got ADD, OCD, ADHD, ODD, and OCD. So I got a bunch of the da-da-da-das. I'm stuck with a bunch of the da-da-da-das. So my mind is moving fast in the motherfucker, even though everything else is kind of, doing what it does. And my mind is just like da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, damn.
So let me just say this and then I'm gonna hop off. The reason why they're looking into Chrisean is because she had been harassing Ronnie for months from all these text now numbers. Keep in mind, all these text now numbers either have a Los Angeles area code or a Baltimore area code. Some of these numbers had contacted me as well. Only minutes before Ronnie was unalive was that text now number texting him, threatening him, telling him that he was gonna die. That's why he went to go sit in his car in the first place to prove a point and say, well, shit, I'm here, I'm outside my house. What's that? What? So that's how Chrisean is being tied into all that. Because we know that's what Chrisean does. The text down numbers on her knee. When she got into it with Tia Kemp, she was one of her phones, rating her, having niggas call her phone from text down numbers. That's Chrisean's MO. And she did it that night. Blue was at the club. She was like, pick up with rock. Exactly. That is her MO. That is what she does. So that's why everything is tying back to Chrisean.
But that's why Ronnie will always say she manipulates the internet.
Yeah.
She hide a lot of her activity. And I'm telling y'all, even if you go back to Geronimo, if you go back to the Geronimo situation, you will see that it was Chrisean that was in contact with him. Either they was trying to sell him a car or some false shit like that, or Chrisean was trying to solicit him. But it was Chrisean that was in contact with the Geronimo dude. Just like she set up Danza and she set up Blue to walk into that gym knowing that it was a gym that Danza and them invited her to. Now, what if Lil Ron and Danza was at the gym the next day with them, right? When Blue popped up with her at the gym in Miami.
Are y'all peeping how the detectives put up on her, but she's continuously bringing that Blueface? What does Blueface have to do with the detectives pulling up on you to talk to you?
Everything. Because think about it. If Blueface had a conversation with her over the weekend in Miami about Quran, then now in her mind it's making sense, right? Now in her mind, she like, I should have never, spent that, I should have never picked him up at the airport, right? If Blueface came all the way to Miami and wore a wire and got her ass to confess, right? And flew back to wherever. Now she's sitting there talking about something. He shouldn't have been in Miami. He should be violated. He can't go. How did he get there on such a short notice? Well, obviously, dummy. If he got there on such a short notice, he might have been working. That's probably why they fake swatted his house, told him that we got a job for you, uncuffed his ass, let him go back in, and then fly to your dumb ass. I mean, that's what I would have did if I was a detective on a case like this. I'm just saying, I'm not the smartest crayon in the box, but sounds about plausible, right? One's in the chat if that don't make sense to y'all. He already know that she's a risk. She tried to tell on the Baltimore thing. We know Blueface ain't that dumb. So why would he have went and risked his freedom and his life to go to Miami? Makes sense, right? That would be a reason, right?
That would be a sacrifice.
Yo, who got all that noise going on, man? Which one of y'all is it? Is that you, Victoria?
No.
Oh, who is that? Y'all gotta have some mic control. Stacy? Yeah, that was you, Stacy. I'm gonna mute your mic. Next time, I'm probably gonna drop you. Probably gonna drop you next time. Queen, don't do the teacup. Don't do the teacup thing. It make me nervous. Make me think that you flagging me. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. Nah, yo, listen. Tap the screen, share it live. Y'all go over to YouTube. We live on YouTube right now too. Let me get some more numbers over there. Damn, you rude. I'm not rude. I'm very, very respectful. But at the same.
Thanks, Ralph. I enjoyed you. I'm gonna go to YouTube.
Okay. Appreciate you. My YouTube is the same name, Ralphdawise on YouTube. Michelle, what's going on with you? Michelle Rock?
It's
Mashika?
It's Mykesha.
Mykesha, my apologies. How you doing today, Mykesha?
Mykesha.
Maisha? You know what? Now I think you switching it up on.
Just call me.
Nah, she done switched it up 3 times on me just now.
Call me that.
Okay. I think you're going in and out.
Mykesha, you can call me Shay if it's easy.
I ain't gonna be able to call you nothing if your phone keep going in and out. I'm about to call you a taxi. You about to have to take a lap. I don't know what's going on. Can y'all hear her? Or is it me? Am I tripping?
Nah, I can't hear her.
Oh. I don't know. Mashika. I don't know what's going on. I can't hear you. Yeah, it's Ralphdawise on YouTube. Ralph space DAYs. That's it. It's gonna pop right up. I'm live over there right now. It's gonna pop right up. See? Look, it's gonna pop right up. You're gonna pop right in there. But yeah, so for her to get online, like right after the detective, anyway, if she had a lawyer would advise her not to say nothing. For her to get online and bash Ronnie and say that Ronnie needed her for money and Ronnie was on she named all of these Uggs that, you know what I'm saying? And then to say that he had Uggs in his grandma's basement, I hope his family sue the shit out of you. How dare you, defame, the character of someone who's no longer here to defend themselves. It's one thing for them to be trying to find out who unalived them. It's another thing for you to be out here talking about why y'all trying to save him now? Y'all didn't try to save him when he was alive. What? You said some shit like that?
That's what she do.
Y'all didn't try to save him when he was alive? What? You said that? Like, you really said that shit out your mouth? Like, first of all, nobody knew his life was in danger going after a DNA test. I didn't think it was that damn serious to be saving his life for going after a DNA test. I thought eventually your ass would just realize reality and give him a DNA test. We didn't think that you would go through these levels of extent. Ain't nobody talked me out of it before he left. What the fuck that means? Y'all should have told me to stop before I did it. What? Did you just pretty much say, ain't nobody stopped me when he was here? I told y'all what I was going to do, and y'all ain't try to save him then. And then to even compare him losing his life in the physical world to your ego being torn down online is crazy. To be like, well, he was trying to take my life, because he was tearing down my ego and coming at me and what? So you having a little ego, so this is what happens if somebody comes against your ego, huh? Because your guy unalives people for you.
Yep, because she said, oh, you knew Quran was
I hope she go to court. I can't wait. I'm going to trial. I'm going to every hearing. I can't wait. I'm about to pay my $88 StreamYard bill for YouTube and start going live over there so we can go to the trial together and every stuff.
I just tried to join your thing and it said something went wrong, so you just don't have it set up.
Join what thing?
On YouTube, I hit join. It's like join. I'm subscribed to you, but it got join right here, and I'm trying to hit join. I don't know what this. It's got description, join, and then a bell.
Oh, it said you could subscribe to the page. Joining is the membership. If you hit join, that's for membership. That's for if you got like if you on your YouTube or if you got your card set up to your YouTube or whatever, that's where you can become and join and become a member to the page.
Okay.
So you could do that over on YouTube. I love when people become members to the page. Somebody got to have a little bit more mic control. You got your TV on.
I think it's the top person.
Where's my mods at?
You mind if I say something real quick, host?
Go ahead, you good.
Yeah, so I came in here because I was thinking, like, I've been on this for a long time. I keep seeing your videos popped up, so I had to just follow you just now because you be on my same type of time. All right, boom. Why it would, and I always see the internet game she plays, the church game she plays. That just, it just turns me like so angry, right? But my thing is, like, Blue be playing them all out. He playing them all out. Da 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 da. Right at this time, when the main people are picking it up, like Ack is picking it up, Trapmore Boss is picking it up, Poetic Flock is picking it up. Now is the time where you try to utilize it. You really tried real hard to distract us in Miami. You know, this is the new plot. Everybody's talking about Miami and us flirting on the beach, and you call TMZ. I bet you Blue or one of them paid TMZ to do this video of us dancing on the beach, and this can be the whole next. You trying to distract.
It did great on TMZ. That's why everybody's talking about it. The Blueface and her thing did 6.3 million on TMZ in 2 days, right? So think about everybody that's streaming and everybody on social media. They seen the numbers that it did on TMZ. TMZ is memorized by the numbers. Like, what the fuck? Maybe we need to look into this Chrisean Rock thing a little bit more, right? And now with investigators knocking at her door and her further getting online, making herself look even more guilty, right? This is about to make for a great ass documentary movie slash book slash, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no telling. Y'all wanted to be so famous, y'all about to be infamous.
Right, and I didn't understand why Blue would put himself in it unless he knew something prior.
Can we watch what she said? We watched it on the other page.
Chrisean never comes on live and says anything about Quran. No matter how much people flood her chat, no matter how much people
say what?
Justice for him, she never.
TMZ gonna be on Chrisean ass. Hell yeah.
And she comes back, and now she's speaking on him straight to the camera. She's never.
She's all over the media.
She was angry, and she's like,
oh man, you know the media loves a great unaliving. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. We watch Law and Order. We grew up on Law and Order. We yearn for motherfucking cases like this to drop in front of us. You know what I'm saying? We Law and Order babies. We yearn for some shit like this. You know, it's a criminal intent type shit. We yearn for this shit. Soon as we heard the case, everybody's minds was like, dun dun. In the criminal case law, there are victims. If we don't get this done in the first 48. All you niggas became detectives when this shit hit. All you motherfuckers was like, in the first 48. Yeah, everybody mind went to some case low or another of what the shit they do when they say, doom. Like you either heard the Law and Order sound, you heard the, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, me. I hear like Miami Vice or Lock Their Ass Up. My shit is, I hear Hawaii 5-0. Book 'em, Dano. That's what I hear. When the shit hit like this, book 'em, Dano. Y'all heard what happened? TMZ did not report that Diddy shit. TMZ didn't report it. But when TMZ did report it, what happened? Whole rollout of shit, right? A whole rollout of shit. Diddy 50 Cent came out with a bunch of shit and everything. Right now, I think
TMZ don't publish no lies. If TMZ posted, it's 100% accurate.
if TMZ picked it up, that's what made everybody else look into it. When everybody else seen it was on TMZ. Think about it. We posted it the same night. We responded to it the same night that it hit TMZ, right? Everybody else got the news 3 days later, right? But when they finally got the news, they looked and analyzed TMZ. This was just on TikTok TMZ when I seen 6 million views. But that's viral. That's way past viral on TikTok. So everybody types in when these streamers and content creators wake up, they type in and look up what's going viral, right? Because they want to do recaps on it. They want to do talks on it. They want to. So what did Academic do? Academic put together a collage to show what the case and what the deal was with Chrisean, right? Boom, right? We see that. Damn. But you see how they painting it. They not saying Ronnie got unalived for a $30 bag of bud. They not saying that. They saying he was beefing with Chrisean tough, trying to get the paternity test of this child. And because she didn't want the paternity test to come out, she unalived him.
Exactly.
It don't matter what they say in court right now. Because right now, to the public, that shit sound logical. That's yup, he was. They was going back and forth like that. She did say she would put 10 in him. He ended up with 10 in him. Shit, tell that to 12 people. Case closed. You ain't no Johnny Cochran, ain't no if the glove don't fit, you must have. What? She said she was going to put 10 in him. He ended up with 10 in him.
Yep. I only got one more thing to say before I drop. She really about to be crying out to God to help her with those hard times.
You know. Yahweh. Yahweh.
Real quick, a lot of her fans say, well, she didn't do it. It's a difference versus, see, what the rock tars fail to realize.
Oh, whoa. You got TikTok don't allow you to say that word because it's too close to the other word. So you might get flagged for it. Over here, you got to call him a Chris animal.
Okay, that's something new for me. But that, what he just said, it's the verses. She set it up versus who had it done. They keep saying as though she physically herself. No, she set it up, and she has said it. If you listen to her, she has said it in her own words, and it keeps saying, well, how does Blue have anything? Blue, if you watch it closely, Blue has said it on his streams and lives. So he's connected to information. He's connected to Chrisean. They're going to ask him. They're going to connect it. And he went over there too quick in a day. He told Nevaeh he'd be right back and went to Miami. And went there for 4 days. So that was odd to me. I just had
But here's the thing, though. Blue being on papers, right? If they approached him about a situation, he has no choice but to cooperate. That's the whole problem with being on papers. So if someone contact his parole officer, mainly say a detective, and say, hey, look, we're looking into Chrisean Rock for the unaliving of Ronnie, so on and so forth. We've seen that you did a Jason Lee interview where you stated that she was on the phone with him last prior to, being on the phone or being on the phone with him prior to. Do you mind trying to find out what she talked about that night with him, so on and so forth, right? Oh, sure, I do that, no problem. Okay, here you go. Ticket to Miami. We need you to go today. I mean, how do you look? Think about it. How do you get to somebody? How do you talk to somebody? How do you get to somebody? What they do, right? I want y'all to think about this. Chrisean said that she was leaving the country. She was talking about going to Canada or some more shit, right? What happened in that time, right? So you got all this stuff that's taking place, but at the same time, you see that her mom gets put in the mental hospital. Blueface crib get raided, right? But the world is one big stage. That's how I look at it, right? So the whole staging of the SWAT, pulling him out, that could have just been their way of like getting in his ear just to tell him, pull him out the house, swat him, cuff him, put him in the car, tell him in the car, look, this is going on, wooty, woo, this, that, and the third. yada, yada, yada. This girl is trying to, we have reason to believe that she is trying to get you unalived, right? She unalived the previous guy, and now that you're not claiming the baby, is looking like the same way. We have reason to believe that she's a dangerous person, right? Her family, her other sister's husband, baby dad ended up unalive, and the other sister's baby dad ended up unalive, right? And now you are the next victim or the next person on her list due to the fact that you not claiming this baby, right? She popping up on you, stalking you in clubs and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is looking like a very dangerous person. So they, you know what I'm saying? We can't make it look obvious that we talking to you. We can't just make it look like the detectives came and talked to Blueface, and we can't approach Chrisean yet. So now we tell Blueface to go to Chrisean and butter her up and do whatever and get the information that we need, because that was a spontaneous trip to Miami, if you ask me. And especially after she just now, whatever, left the boat with Corey after you invited her on a yacht. So that was definitely some weird ass spontaneous shit. But okay, the world is one big stage. But the fact that all these other bigger content creators now want to talk about it, that too tells me that something is not right now. Because you know why? Because now I know I've been saying it, and everybody been coming in here saying, "Oh, she's going to sue you. I can't wait till she sue you for defamation of character." But now what's going on? Everybody's saying it. I'm not the only one that's just saying it now. She'll damn near have to sue the internet, and we know the internet is undefeated. So now we got to look at it like, did you have something to do with it? Now you got to look at it and say, well, is it possible for her to have something to do with it? Well, shit. She did unalive Geronimo. Oh shit! So she has this. She has the MO for this. She's done this in the past. She's not new to a body dropping around her. Oh, okay. And she did it to Ann in 2017. Oh damn! She got two of them. Oh, so this. Oh, this is a serial unaliver. This is a serial unaliver. This is better. This is almost like us catching Jack the Ripper before his next victim or some shit. This is like us catching, you know what I'm saying? Like one of those type of situations, just we catching it differently. Because why? Because the way she do it is she set up people to take out other people. She caused the scene to where as though somebody will end up unalived in the scene, or end up in an altercation in the scene, or end up in a situation where they can end up unalive in the scene, right? She's that person. She might not be the person that's unaliving you, but she's sure going to lead you to your unaliving.
Yes, indeed. And she said it. She said when they got into it in between the yacht party and something else, she was in her feelings. And then the AV guys and all of that, Dean, she said, all I got to do is make one phone call.
She a danger to herself and others. I ain't gonna say she need to be in the padded room, not all the time, but I will say she need movies on the weekends and just order out privileges on the weekends. If she's good enough. If she's good enough. Yeah, don't put her in the padded room all the time, just some of the time. But at least let her order you know what I'm saying? Disney movies. Only Disney movies on the weekends. No real rated R shit. Just all Disney. You know what I'm saying? She fuck around and see one top. If she see the top of the breast, the succubus in her gonna come out and start humping on shit. You can't even let her see breastises. You can't let her see chesticles. You can't let her see none of that, because that succubus or incubus or Jezebel might jump the fuck out and try to conquer somebody's soul. I promise you. Gotta put all Disney movies on, you know? Let her watch a repeated episode of Woody Woodpecker. Non-stop episodes of Woody Woodpecker. That'll drive a motherfucker crazy.
Lord have mercy, fix it. Okay.
You can't listen. I'm just saying, man. Some people are not like, we got these people out here where they feel like everything they do is okay and nothing that they do is wrong. So what happens when that person starts, pushing the boundaries? Not just levels of, disrespect or making people feel like they not this and they not that, but actually, like, think about it. In order for you to break that commandment, thou shalt not, the first commandment, in order for you to break the first commandment, you had to already break all the other commandments. If she already, just think about it. This the person that's pretending to be holy hands. She think her hands is so holy that her God is unaliving people for her. What God is you serving that your God is unaliving people for you? Now, I know a lot of chosen people that say God don't play about me. But what happens when you run across somebody that God don't play about more than he don't play about you?
Exactly.
And then on top of that, God might put different variations of trials and tribulations and punishments down here, but you say your God unaliving people for you. Huh? Who is you serving? She must be serving somebody from like the Stone Age. She got to be serving like a Flintstone god, some yabba dabba doo doo, something. For real, cause it ain't a bam bam or a pebbles that's gonna make me want to take somebody out. Ain't nobody hurting me that bad in this world to where as though I don't want to see them existing anymore. That don't even make sense that you have a relationship and a history with this dude and you unalived him. And he possibly is the father of this baby. And you unalived him only because you wanted to put the baby on who you wanted to put the baby on.
Yep, exactly.
That is some dark shit to unalive the real father. Why'd you lay down with him in the first place if you was gonna put the that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
Hey, I'm back. That's exactly
The universe will never allow another baby to pass through her womb. The universe will never allow another baby to pass through her womb. It's a wrap.
Absolutely correct. You're correct.
It's a wrap. That shit is. You might as well snip and burn that shit.
When she had that baby, she thought it was Blueface, and she felt stupid when the baby came out looking like that other boy.
Nah, man, that shit.
On Crazy in Love, where Marshall's there, her sister, you could see the realization in her face when the doctor told her the dates. I feel like right there she was processing it that it was Ronnie's child.
Nah, man, the thing.
Blueface had his doubts. He was like,
She knew. She knew it wasn't because Blueface said it in the beginning. Y'all remember when they won and Blueface say, "Oh, they said the beginning of December. Oh, you was in Baltimore around that time."
Yeah.
And then everybody kind of like looked at each other like, and then it goes to commercial. So we always, you know what I'm saying? In those moments, we all.
Posted the DMs because him and Chrisean was laid up, and I guess her phone was dead. So the producers of Zeus had DM Ronnie and told him, Chrisean need to get to filming by 1:30. I'll never forget him showing them messages. He was not lying. Chrisean was with him.
I know.
The producer hit him and
That's why Ronnie was saying some of that stuff was filmed in Baltimore, so on and so forth, because they was and that's why I say like you don't what you don't notice is the certain people that was in contact with Ronnie that's on the internet. Why they not speaking out? Carlissa, who Ronnie literally said, Carlissa, you gonna let her set your son up? Carlissa, this girl is a set-up queen. Carlissa, her father is Sean Malone. They will take her family, do this, do that, so on and so forth, right? You mean to tell me this shit hit TMZ? Investigators and so on and so forth is popping at Chrisean's door. And ain't nobody talking shit about her. Carlissa ain't talk shit about her. Jada ain't talk shit about her. Ain't none of these other people talk shit about her. Ain't nobody rubbing in Blueface face yet. Ain't nobody joke with Blueface like, yeah, you keep running off, trying to run off with that chick, and she unalive and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. Ain't weird to y'all that Carlissa didn't say, oh, Ronnie might have been right about her. No, nobody's saying nothing, right? Everybody just whack 100. Whack 100, who he contact multiple times. Whack 100. Adam 22 and them is talking about it right now. And Whack 100 don't want to show up at his job to talk about it with them.
I think that they just don't want that heat.
Nah. They want the clout. They want the clout. They want the clout any other time. Why they quiet now? That don't make sense. That don't make sense for people that chase clout. And now that the clout is knocking at their front door, they don't want the clout.
I got a point. Yeah.
This is the moment everybody been waiting for. This is the shit that they rehearsed for, right? Practice. We talking about practice, not a game. Practice. This is the moment they all been waiting for. This is the what? Shit, Whack 100 should be contacting TMZ right now.
No. And Wack is the only person I'm waiting to hear from. I want to hear what Wack has to say. That's it.
Why every time that shit hits certain airwaves, they get quiet. But before, everybody was laughing in Ronnie's face, doing this. Oh yeah, F that nigga Ronnie, so on and so forth. Whack 100 saying, yeah, I don't care about him. How you think I care about if he unalive, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. Okay, Whack, here's your moment. Or you scared somebody gonna bring up a clip and say, so what was all this about? Is that what y'all scared of? Y'all scared that people gonna start bringing up them clips where y'all disrespected him, stepped all over him, talked all types of shit about him, and now y'all gonna be fumbling at the tongue. That's like y'all doing right now. Everybody trying to fumble and get out in front of this. Chrisean trying to lie faster than y'all can see the truth. Adam 22 and them trying to jump out in front of this and do multiple lies about it. So what do you know about Blueface, Chrisean, and da-da-da-da-da? Fuck y'all about to do? Write a whole story about Bonnie and Clyde or the circus and how Blueface got all these girls going crazy and doing all this extra shit for him.
So did y'all see the manager girl that was managing Ronnie allegedly? What she had to say?
Yeah, I seen that last night. She said that he Christmas he had messaged her and told her he was in danger. Yeah,
She's not lying. She said.
And what did, but hold on though, she might not be lying though. But what did she say? She said she didn't believe him. She said she was like, get the F out of here. And then she went live again today. Hold on. And then she went live again today and was telling us how much she used to relay messages to Blueface to keep him safe. So if Ronnie is going against Blueface and Chrisean, right? And you are a member of the circus, right? And you just now said that you was this man's manager and you was doing everything to help him, right? How you already going live today talking about how much you did for the circus and how much you benefit the circus and Blueface and Bonnie and so on and so forth if you was helping Ronnie and everybody know Ronnie just wanted to get the DNA test. But you was helping Ronnie because you was skyrocketing him and you was about to put him and Bonnie was about to be together. You know, Blueface X, Chrisean X being together. Oh, it was going to take over the internet. So you was putting him in all of these controversial spaces for your management career when really he just wanted to know if Junior was okay. But everybody that's a part of the circus played a part in Ronnie's demise because they wanted clout and attention on the internet and they seen Ronnie as a way to get it. So all of them pretend. Lady T, pretend like she's helping Ronnie. I'm helping Ronnie. Whole time she applying for the Bad Girls Club. She contacting Whack 100. She sending message to Carlissa, right? Whole time he's sending shit to Lady T like, yeah, I feel like me and you can be the next this, and as long as we put God first and so on and so forth. Whole time she messaging Whack 100. Whole time she messaging Carlissa. Whole time, like, come on, that man was getting played and so from so many different fucking angles. I probably would have went and sat in my car too. I wouldn't have known who to trust.
Sacrifices like
All these mental games coming from all these different directions, and all he was looking for was somebody to trust and help him get this damn DNA test done.
you're absolutely right.
They cared about the internet. He didn't even know how to operate the shit.
That's why all her fans can kind of say, "Oh, he wanted clout, clout,
Yeah,
clout,
she
clout,
stole his
clout." Now, he
music.
didn't have no big platform. He didn't have no big
And if
platform.
Ronnie wanted money, he could have sued her for the music she stole.
There you go. I don't want to get on here.
Oh, who that? Top box? I got you. Damn, you did a U-turn real quick. How you jump on the stage and moonwalk at the same time? She slid up out this motherfucker. Quick, nope, didn't want to be up here. Sorry. Wrong room, wrong room. Was just passing on by. My fingers slipped on the invite box. I ended up in here. Sorry. Yo, tap the screen, share the live, share the live. We are also live on YouTube right now. Feel free to go over to the Ralphdawise on YouTube. Ralph, that is Ralph D-A-Wise on YouTube. Same name over here, same name over there. Why is my shit echoing through one of y'all mics? Make me sound like you listening to a scanner. That's you.
She's still in the church. I haven't seen or heard anything about her on the praise team anymore.
She got kicked off the praise team.
Yeah.
The praise team voted her off when they seen her tying Junior to chairs to stop from scratching that rash.
And then they said something about the church members kind of got fed up because
Wait, what? She tied Junior to a chair.
so he can hold himself up when she walks off.
No, not hold himself up so he wouldn't scratch.
Oh my
Junior
God.
had a bad. Junior keeps scratching, so he's got that rash back there. He keeps scratching it. So she would tie his shirt sleeves to the sides of the chair, so that way he wouldn't be able to, reach around or scratch.
That is
And
so
whatever happened to the
disgusting.
lady that claimed that she had changed Junior diaper or something like that, and he was badly soiled and stinking up the church?
I don't know about all of the stinking up the church part. That's a heavy smell. That's like she did say it smelled like a little bit of decay or dying flesh. And Chrisean kind of admitted that a little bit because Louis V said that you couldn't see it and it was unrecognizable. And then Chrisean actually said the other day, like, what are y'all talking about? You can see his private now. I was like, what? You can see it now? What that mean? You couldn't see it before? The fuck does that mean? You could see it now. That mean you couldn't always see it? It was a time that it wasn't seeable?
I don't believe that.
You don't believe what?
That you can see his penis now. He didn't have one.
I don't know, man, but it seems crazy because it seems crazy, and the reason why it seems crazy to me is because, like, I don't understand, like, if y'all really understand, like, how hard that fight is inside. If you're going against the masculine energy or the feminine
When she
energy.
was in LA, the girl was saying, "Do you think it's his thing?"
Exactly. He still has that big ass hernia. He needed multiple
The
surgeries.
girl was
He only
saying,
went
she
for
said,
one.
"Do you think it's his thing?"
She wants to take the power away from masculine energy so bad that she was willing to harm her own son's private area. And cause you know how you just be like, ooh, I hate men this much, and I hate men that much, right? Her levels of hatred for men goes way beyond like what you guys think. Like she attacked Junior because he wasn't blues, and she attacked Junior because he was blues. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, that is crazy. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
She didn't like Junior because he wasn't blues, and she didn't like Junior because he was blues. So when she was mad at Blue, she would take it out on Junior. And when she wasn't mad at Blue, she would act like, that was her best friend in the world. Oh, me and my son. When Blue was play claiming, did you see how when Blue wasn't claiming Junior, how she just like kind of let him fade off to the side, like, fuck it. And then soon as she get a nice moment with Blue, then it's like, oh my son, y'all, my son, my son, my son, y'all. And then soon as she mad at Blue, you hear Junior in the back crying somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just not understanding how she said that her and Blue meet up secretly to co-parent, but the last two times they've linked up, Junior ain't been nowhere in sight. So what co-parenting are y'all doing?
I want you to think about it. Like every time she says something on live in regards to like, oh yeah, he wasn't going, he wasn't supposed to be in Miami, wooty wooty woo. Somebody, his parole officer, this, that, and the third. Is she trying to tell, like, is that code for her people to start, like, contacting his parole officer or some shit? Like, because it's not making sense. Like, okay, yesterday, when she went live yesterday, she was all happy, saying, oh, we working something out. She kept on laughing and doing all of that weird chuckling shit every time she thought about just reading the text messages. She's chuckling and doing all of that schoolgirl shit. And then today she wake up and she's like, Blue is crazy and he risked his life and everything to come see me and this, that, and the third. And so what is she trying to do? And then she brings up Quran in that same storyline. So is she
She's
now
trying to
trying to
get him
say,
locked up.
but hold on, but
His laugh.
if she get him locked up, then he's not on the internet to paint the narrative his way, and she can paint the narrative
Exactly.
her way, where she can tell
Exactly.
everybody that Blueface was the one that took out Quran and paid to get him taken out, and so on and so forth, which would be her putting a body on another person, just like she put Geronimo's on Ronnie, right?
Yep.
But if Blueface stay out, then who's she gonna put the body on? Like who's she gonna put it on? Because if she say Blueface crazy and he took out Quran because he loved me and he don't want nobody to be around me and so on and so forth, Blueface would be right here to be like, man, y'all tripping. That she tripping, she bugging, da 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 da. But if she get him violated, then she can try to tell the story while he incarcerated.
I think that's what she wants. She wants him to get
It's
locked up
all
so
about
she
the
can
narrative. I told you. That's why I said. Why you think I said Deion Sanders should not have told that girl that she should don't let nobody control the narrative, girl. Don't let nobody control your narrative because now we see what she doing to try to control the narrative. And I don't know if he said that to, if that was like some mantual candidate shit where he say it and then she sit there and say, you know what? And then she tries to paint the narrative how she want. Because now we see it's it's not about reality right now. Now it's about who's about to control this narrative. That's it. Which way is this narrative about to go? Because it's got to go on somebody.
Yup. I just think it's disgusting that nobody has stepped in from like a government level, like CPS and stuff like that, because you see this type of stuff all the time in the inner city with neglect and stuff, and they go quickly to go take somebody's kid. You even see them take people kids that don't even deserve their kids to be taken, and then just to see that this baby be right here on TV, on the internet every day. I saw a video just yesterday with him in like some shorts and his little feet is all in his little. He's so skinny and you could tell he's hungry because he has hunger cues. He may not can communicate like most 3-year-olds, but he has cues. All my son, I adopted a baby from foster care. My son
What y'all
is like
saying? What y'all saying over on YouTube? Y'all saying that she like if she going locked up, Blueface gotta get locked up too, huh? They gotta both go to jail together.
well, I would think they should do a paternity test to make sure he's the father, and if he is the father,
They
then he
gonna do
deserves.
that. They gonna do that.
They might as
He
well.
deserves.
They her.
He is the
If
father.
Blue involved, Blue might. But see, that's the thing though. That's gonna give the detectives. Once the detectives dig into this, right? The only thing the detectives are gonna be able to do is say, you know what? We need a paternity test for that baby because our investigation, right? Our investigation is now banking on the paternity test of that baby. Did Ronnie have Was Ronnie right? Like, if Ronnie was right, then you have all probable cause to be the reason why he's not here anymore, right? So if Ronnie is saying that that is his child, right, and you saying that it's not his child, and he's saying that you willing to unalive him to keep that a secret, then the paternity test of that baby is in questioning as a result, or in indirect, or however you want to do it with this case. It's a determining factor in this case now. So now the detectives themselves need to petition her for a paternity test. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Because now it's a major part of their case.
Yep. Yeah,
That's what's going to end up coming up out of it. But the number one thing is that they're going to want Chrisean to agree to it.
they can subpoena her.
They could subpoena her. They can get the court order now to do it. Shit, once she go in custody, they can court order for the baby, whatever. But the thing about it is, like, so if it is Ronnie's, right, then that's gonna be like, wow, right? That's gonna be like, wow, because now that opened up the doors for everything else. So you mean to tell me that DNA test that Zeus Network put out there was fake? They got fake DDC testings? Like, that would explain why everybody else is quiet right now. Because they hoping that it just goes through the front door and it doesn't make it all the way to the end. Because shit rolls downhill. You know what I'm saying? So they hoping that they can play damage control and stop this, because this jeopardizes what? The circus, the whole operation of the circus. And this also puts an eye on the levels that people are willing to go through for the clout on the internet, right? So this opens an eye to say, look, this is what people are willing to do. And now we have to have a whole level of FBI policing or whatever just for streaming now. We need streaming police now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
We now need content police, streaming police, whatever you want to call it, because apparently whatever beef is going on online or whatever they doing online, tearing each other's egos down, it's enough to take somebody's life.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
You're absolutely correct.
Whereas though back in the day, we used to just bust on each other and go to school. You know what I'm saying? Share a couple of jokes on the bus and go to school. You know what I'm saying? Share a couple of jokes on the ride home and go home. You know what I'm saying? Now you share a couple of jokes, life.
I'm just tired of people pacifying her. Like, it's like I've never seen a grown adult woman get so many pacifications in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She's getting a chair. Somebody on YouTube says she's getting a chair. Damn, that's harsh.
All of us that be at home been grinding since our baby's been born and stuff, and we went through ups and downs and all that. We didn't have the luxury of what she had, and I don't have empathy for people that think you're supposed to just get a pacifier in your mouth and not work hard for anything. From day one, she should have known that was something. When we all knew something wrong with the baby, when she was in Walmart and the baby was newborn, he leaning and limped all the way.
I think they just let it go too far. I think they just let it go too far. Whatever, all these people that was around her, that was allowing her to get away with certain levels of behavior because it was bringing attention, because it was bringing clout, there has to be a certain limit to this whole clout chase or this race for fame or whatever y'all want to call it that's going on. I understand we all need hope, and I understand that when streaming came about and content creating came about, everyone's seen that as a door to get out of financial burdens and so on and so forth, right? It was like a new hustle was introduced to the game, and everybody was like, oh shit, right? A way to brand yourself or whatever the case may be, right? I get that. But to what extent? We gotta bring back a certain level of morals, decency, decorum, so on and so forth, especially if these people are going to be in the ideal image of a collective, because more people are going to inspire to be like that. And if we would have allowed Chrisean to get away with the unaliving of Ronnie for the sake of trying to put the baby on somebody, that would be diabolical. We would be moving into a world of madness. Think about that. That means more women would have been like, I don't care what that DNA test says. The baby is yours. What? But Maury said it's not mine. I don't care what Maury say either. Now we just gonna start blaming everything on AI? If the test came out, that AI, that's AI. If somebody released something, that's AI. That's not real. That's AI, right? So we would have been headed to an upside down world if we would allow the basically the delusional reality that we literally was about to turn our real reality into a reality show. If we would have let Chrisean narrative get pushed, our real reality would have became a reality show. We would have all been living in that reality show that Chrisean and Blueface was trying to create. We'd have all been living in that shit. I don't want to live in that type of lie where you motherfuckers just make it up as y'all go. She told us she was going to Miami to see Jesus. She lied. She told us she was going on a date with LaRon. She lied. She told us Junior was walking, talking, and eating. She lied. She told us he was in therapy. She lied. She told us she ran 3 miles. She lied. Like, what the fuck? What is we talking about? Y'all just want to live in a world where Chrisean just lied to us about every stuff, huh?
That's all she do is lie. She's been lying about so much. Just like you said, she been talking about the baby can pull up. That video that she posted or whatever dropped yesterday, that baby, she trying to play it off. Come here, reaching for him. He can't even reach. 6-month-olds can reach.
Do y'all see how active Junior was when she got back? Y'all see how much energy she had? He was frog hopping across the floor, all of that shit, right?
Yeah.
That boy got all types of energy. That boy got so much he got so much masculine energy. He had so much energy. She didn't know what to do. She did the only thing she could do when there's that much masculine energy in the room. Lay on her back. Huh? She got laid Junior on her and laid right on her back on that beanbag. She did the only thing that she know how to do when there's that much masculine energy in the room. Laid on her back. That was it.
Yeah, you hit that one on the nail for sure. For sure. Yeah, it's disgusting. Poor baby. Every video I see, I go, poor baby, poor baby, poor baby. It's just, you could tell he's not getting the nutrition. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you could tell. She giving him Pediasure.
That's what I keep on saying. Chris Rock is the man Blueface always wanted. She built like a 13-year-old boy and she's aggressive. Blueface fell in love with that. She got the body of a 13-year-old boy and she's aggressive. He loved that shit. Oh, sick, nasty motherfucker. Hey, y'all tap the screen. Don't forget we live on YouTube too and TikTok. We live. Damn, these damn bugs, man.
She must like a billy goat.
Huh?
Hey, that you know what? I heard that too. That she cause like in the the hair world, she get her hair done and stuff. You know they be talking a lot. They said she has an BO, like in real life. She was boxing for 2 men. One of the men was like, "You gonna go home and shower? Yeah, go home to shower, And she looking like, "Oh, okay."
That was AB. He has to start shower about 4-5 times. Like, you want to go shower? Hey, you want to shower? Hey. And Chrisean still ran out without showering.
Right. That's just disgusting.
And did y'all see too? This gonna be nasty, but when she was with AB now, y'all see her little thing hanging from her thingy.
Yeah, tampon. She's so nasty.
And so if she slept with Blue that night, then y'all. I think she's trying to get pregnant too by Blue.
Yeah, she's trying to get pregnant by that.
I don't think she can.
Feel some type of way about
I don't think she can. I think, to be honest, I don't think she can. I think that's why she went and got pregnant by, Ronnie, because, so to be honest, I don't think she can get pregnant by Blue. I don't think their body chemistry match up. You know, some people you just can't get pregnant by. Y'all just ain't compatible. Y'all chemicals ain't matching up right. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she went and got a fake. That's why she went and got pregnant by somebody else in the first place. You know what I'm saying? She never could get as much as he keep busting inside of her, whatever y'all want to call it. Like their chemicals ain't aligned for that. You know what I'm saying? But her and Ronnie's was. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. So she was able to have Ronnie's baby and put it on Blue, but she's not able to have Blue's baby. She's not able to have it, for whatever reason. And plus, you know, three ABs, shit, that might take a toll on your uterus, whatever you call it, whatever going on down there, you know. But at the same time, you know, she gonna try. Of course, she gonna try. Why? Because she needs to be in that lineup for the circus. She needs the circus in order to hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
Nothing without that circle.
y'all remember the Deuce when they was like Deuce here and old boy was locked up. He was like, yeah, South Central. He said fuck Deuce. He said no, I needs the Deuce. I needs the Deuce. That's Chrisean. I needs the Deuce. I needs the Deuce.
And you know what, too? Not only that, but you know, Blueface brother, Dre, have made several comments too about Chrisean, and that's what he said he liked about Chrisean is because she can manipulate people so
But
much.
all of them like the fact that she had this level of control over the internet. And they all wanted to control the level of control she had over the internet. But here's the thing, when that control that you have over the internet makes you think that you are God and you could do whatever and you could start taking life, now that control that you have over the internet is going to be your downfall because she thinks that she can go to the internet and paint. And this is what she said on Danza Project. If you go listen to what she said on Danza, the first interview, this is why I say I don't know how y'all don't be listening to these people. She said it on Danza. She was like, you can paint reality or you can create reality how you want to create reality. Danza said, I don't think that's how it works. She said, yes, it is. All you got to do is give focus to the stuff that you want to give focus to and ignore the rest. Otherwise, it's just like Deion Sanders says, don't let nobody control your narrative, right? So that's why she was going to try to ignore the TMZ thing, ignore all of that shit. She couldn't ignore it because they came to the gym. She couldn't ignore it no more. It's in her physical world, right? And the other stuff she ignored, right? So that way it don't make it look real, right? I ignored Ronnie. I ignored TMZ. I act like I didn't see Blueface on Jason Lee. I act like Blueface didn't say anything about me talking to Ronnie last on the phone. I act like I don't hear all these people that keep on asking questions about Ronnie. I just gonna keep on act like I don't hear it, right? But now, and this is why I said, once anything takes place, right, it's gonna be like a stack of bricks just tumbling down, right? So now that she addressed this, everything else is coming down. That's why she was manic today and just jumping from subject to subject because everything is crumbling down on her now, right? Because of that one piece, whatever it was, just that one piece that she addressed. For y'all keep on saying this about Junior and that about Junior and putting the Save Junior stuff and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, we got you. Got your ass. We got you to address it. Now guilt would build. Now guilt will build. Now once that guilt built, now guess what? All that shit come tumbling after. You know what I'm saying? They taught us that in the nursery rhyme. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown and Jill came. Y'all know the damn story, right? That's the same thing that happens with her, right? You let her go ahead and climb that hill because you know she's building it for herself, just like the feds is doing right now. Just let it fester in her brain. She's going to tell on herself. Why? Because everybody does. If you are a smart person, you done study how to deal with the ego. The ego and the pride always going to make them talk about it. They always got to go tell somebody about it. They always got to brag to somebody. You know that little girl that do some bad shit and then she got to tell her friend about the bad shit that she did. She got to tell somebody. And just like all around the internet, everybody already know how she's been bragging about taking out Ronnie. boasting and bragging about it on the internet, telling people like Neon, shit, you better watch talking about me. You heard what happened to the last dude that talked about me. You better watch what you say about me. Shit, I took out my ex-boyfriend for talking about me. I'll take you out too, right? And then before that, what was she bragging about? Oh yeah, I had to off a nigga in LA. I mean, me and my ex off to do what? So did y'all off him or was it self-defense? Because now your stories are sounding shaky. Now you really sounding like a serial unaliver. You know what I'm saying? You really think that you could be out here, and then that's the same thing with Lady T. I talked to Lady T yesterday, and she tried to be like, yeah, you know, I already got one body up under me, so y'all know about that one, and I'm still out here. I'm like, why are you bragging about bodies? Why is y'all bragging about bodies? What is going on with y'all? Right? Our community is in a disarray. We upside down. We don't care about each other. We don't care about each other's safety. Y'all trying to make money off of somebody else's unaliving. Like it's a Mo 3 conversation or so now you got a multitude of people that's trying to use the unaliving of other people in order to bank off of it and get clout and chase and shit. It's crazy now. Because you got to look at the situation for a whole. All these people coming out the woodworks, yet where was y'all at? Where was y'all really at? Because this shit's been, you know what I'm saying, a year and some change now. Now it hits TMZ. Now everybody want to cover it. We should have been covering unalivings like that. We should have been supporting life. We should have been making sure people ain't just drifting away as nobodies. We should have been trying to do what's right for each other. Oh, but y'all thought Ronnie was a broke person, didn't have no money, and somebody that y'all can just play on. But now, Ronnie's the reason y'all gonna be on TMZ. Ronnie about to make y'all famous. How about that? Y'all wanted to be famous so fucking bad. Ronnie about to make y'all famous. Yeah. Y'all about to be Wrangling Brothers and Bartling Barely. Huh? You want to be a circus? You want to be a household name? Be Clifford the Big Red Dog out this motherfucker. Curious George and the man with the yellow hat. Put you motherfuckers in nursery rhymes. Huh? Chrisean and Blue. They tried so true. They did so much shit. They didn't know what to do.
Hey, Chrisean said that Blue made her his profile and put a picture of Junior up and deleted it because he planning his escape from the van and don't know how to tell her. Is that? What is that? What is she talking about?
Chrisean making this shit up as she go along. You hear me? Chrisean is making this shit up as she go along. Do you hear me? What's going on with you? SOS.
She took his phone when he was asleep, and she changed that stuff. So he was asleep, and she got into his phone. Because when he got home, they showed the video of Blueface when he came home. And
we need a couple more people to go over to YouTube. We need like 50 of y'all to go over to YouTube and check. Just hit the subscribe button. Just go over there and subscribe. Drop a super sticker, a super chat, or something. Show me it's real. YouTube allows you to do certain things to show me it's real. You know what I'm saying? I want that YouTube money. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I ain't been going live on YouTube in a minute. I ain't been over there in a minute. I ain't really been building my platform over there. I've been on TikTok really building, but you know, I try to build on YouTube. You say what?
Do y'all think she really? I was saying, do y'all think she really gonna get in trouble for that Ronnie situation?
If the detectives do their job right, yeah. But if somebody, you know, higher up get in touch with the detectives and I guess persuade them to stop looking into it, then I guess, you know, she might be able to sweep it under the carpet again, you know? And
Same
then
way Megan got away with it, shit, it looks like Chrisean.
she can't get away with another unaliver. She just there's been too many already.
I seen a video.
it's Ralphdawise on YouTube. Ralphdawise. You see that? And you said you wanted to be a mod, and I made you a mod, and you putting the wrong shit. You sent him in the wrong direction, Penny. You know what? We gonna mods, keep an eye on Penny for me. Keep an eye on Penny Proud. I see what she doing. She trying to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta watch these agents of chaos now. They all over. They in disguise. They in disguise. So yeah, I don't know yet, Penny. That you know you're on probation now. You're on probation. You putting the wrong shit in, sending people in the wrong direction. We gotta watch you now. We gotta watch you. You're on probation. Your probationary period starts now. Gotta keep an eye on you.
Hey, did y'all see that video of Junior? Like, that was pathetic. Like, all the fans was in the comments like, yay, I don't.
Hey, appreciate you for going over and subscribing to the YouTube. Hey, appreciate everybody that's stopping through the YouTube. Appreciate the gold coin over on YouTube.
Of her showing him crawling, but he wasn't doing nothing. He was like doing that same scoot thing he always do.
Yeah, the red shorts on.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's what we were
All right, holla at you later if you're going to cook dinner.
It's disgusting. The poor baby can't even reach. 6-month-olds know how to reach.
Yeah.
He was like, come on, baby, and he couldn't even reach.
He wouldn't do nothing.
Like he was about to reach. He don't reach.
I don't think he can
can't
see.
even
I don't
see.
think he was
He can't
telling
see.
it. I don't think
Baby.
I think it's a partial. I think he can see partially. I think he can partially see, like partial or something like that. I think it's a partial.
that.
That I don't know. He probably could see images and he could sense, like he could smell her, and you know what I'm saying? 'Cause he definitely
Like when she be like, give me some vision problems. Like give me a kiss and be like, that be vibrating.
like right.
Man, that lady that lady that was telling everybody that she saw his injuries, I bet she feels so vindicated right now. With all this going on.
Who you talking about? Louis V.
Ronnie's family.
You talking about Louis V?
Yeah, Louis V, yeah.
Louis V come over here sometimes. She stopped through sometimes. I think she was going through an eviction or something the last time. We try to do what we can for her. But she stops through here sometimes. I think she might just be going through it right now with everything that she got going on in her personal life or her real life or whatever. So, you know, that's you know.
I hope she's all right.
But she swings through sometimes. She might stop through again. But make sure y'all join the Discord. You know, if y'all ain't in the Discord, make sure y'all join the Discord. That goes for the people on YouTube and the people on TikTok. For the people on TikTok, all you got to do is click the link in the bio. It's right up under the name. You'll see the Discord link. Some people, you can just click on it and it'll take you to the Discord. Some of y'all will have to copy the link and put it in your browser, and it will take you over to the Discord. And for the people on YouTube, I'll try to get one of my mods to post the Discord link in the comment section if one of the mods are on YouTube right now. If you don't mind posting the link to the Discord.
Somebody in the comments, pretty seven. I seen that her hiding his feet.
You think it's cough syrup? You know what I wanted to point out? How active Junior was. So in the 4 days that she was in Miami, Junior was able to get all his strength back to where as though he didn't look lethargic, right? He was active. He was scooting around on the floor. And people always say, like, how he ain't moving fast because when she's around, he's always looking lethargic. But you can see Junior was getting around that damn floor fast as shit with his little ribbit hops and shit. You know what I mean? He was getting around. So I know he's an active kid. She's just too lazy to keep up with him. And then, like, after he's in her custody for a while, you'll start seeing that sluggish shit come back, where he's sleepy again all the time, or drowsy all the time, or what she called jet lag. She starts keeping him up at night and, you know, making him sleep all types of hours because you see, he was so active. She got tired and said, "Come," and laid him down and made him go to sleep. You can't just keep grabbing that boy and making him be still. But when he's in your arms, you doing all this frantic stuff. You got to be around to teach him. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, I've just seen that post that you put
She drains his energy.
And Chrisean's son. But what if, like, this is their way of selling out? I don't know. Because don't you have to sell each other out in a certain way in this media?
selling. I don't know. There's some way that she's running live for her son. There's some kind of way. I know, like
Ritual.
I don't know. There's some weird ass. I feel like some demonic shit's at play here too.
Sacrifice.
You know, some weird shit. Like I guarantee. May God strike me down and nothing happens to this baby boy. But I guarantee in a couple of years' time he ain't gonna be here. Or some bullshit like that. You know, just hide away from us. What else is he doing on the side? I don't know.
Ask a question. I think that the blue is looking at that that it's shit and they all know it and they're allowing it because it brings lights and all that. Okay, but I do remember that Carlissa and his sister had came on a reel and said that he had a vasectomy. So I think they know all along that none of these girls are pregnant. It's funny for them to allow it. Yeah, to allow it, and none of them are pregnant.
I was saying that in the beginning. I was saying, like, what if Blue got a vasectomy and he's playing, he's telling all these women go out there and get pregnant by somebody else, I'm going to claim it, and so on and so forth. But the trick end up being on them at the end because he knows that he got a vasectomy and he knows that none of these babies is his. You get what I'm saying? Why y'all all get quiet on me? Okay, I'm going to go roll up then since y'all don't want to talk. Y'all don't hear me? Because I can't hear y'all on TikTok no more. Did I freeze? Ooh, what happened? Did I freeze? Can y'all hear me? Yo,
We can hear you, but it's kind of
it's what?
you're going slow. I hear you now.
Oh, shit. What's going on?
She got Smiley tapping in. She got Smiley behind the computers interfering with stuff. That could be true too. Yeah, but Smiley help her get access to stuff. Smiley is very she's what they say Smiley was. She a hacker in real life. Like the black market. Yeah, she is. She's a hacker. Yeah, that's what they do. They work in the black market. Yeah. And Smiley is her right hand man. Yep. And she probably did some stuff to figure out where that boy was gonna be the night he got murdered. Tracking him. Yup. Poor boy. And it's messed up because she can sit there and say Blueface all the time. That baby looks like that boy, Ronnie. Just like his mama. Oh my God. A split image of his mother.
That's Ronnie, baby.
Yeah, that's the baby.
Somebody said the digital disciples are coming. Who the fuck is a digital disciple?
Yeah. Got some stuff she stole from a pastor, some online pastor.
Well, them digital disciples are going to go straight back to hell. That's where they're going.
No lie. Oh, baby. Oh, my God. And I just don't understand how CPS have not gotten, you look at that baby and your heart drop. How have they not been involved? It disgusts me, and they keep saying, ain't no way. There's CPS people on TikTok as we speak. They be in their office on TikTok. I got how they did. You see how they did the marathon workers?
Yes, they went. Yes, with the veils, exactly.
They gonna pull up his shirt.
Exactly.
I think she's an informant.
Yeah.
She got shown an informant.
Because her pappy got the white man over there.
I ain't gonna find why they pulled up on the Vega and they didn't
Right.
Chrisean. But then that's what I think. I think Nevaeh's baby's not even his either, and he knows it. But since she didn't lie to him because she keeps it real, he's gonna play along with it because it brings views and clicks and all that money. Because he in debt millions. So so he's allowing it, but he's nice to her in the baby situation because she didn't lie to him. It's not his baby. He had a vasectomy.
her phone and showed her face and said, "May God rest his soul. He's unalive." She said the 4 letters with no remorse and
No remorse, saying she has respect for the family.
And he
She's
was gonna
crazy.
get me. She was gonna get me before I got him. You understand? Shorty said he had to go before. You didn't see the video when she said he had to.
I didn't see that.
He had to go before. She said it in her car when she was black.
She got to
Yeah,
go.
she was like he tried to take her out. So she did it before he did. Like
We're not trying to take her out.
She was
lying. She is such a terrible liar.
Now when Blueface posted her son's private parts, she didn't do nothing. This man
He didn't
went
have no private parts to show. That's the thing. He didn't have no private parts.
This man went to the courts because he wanted to fight for his son.
Shit.
However that got spilled, she took it and her ass got on fire.
Oh, what happened?
She took initiative. So when she hierarchy.
Hey.
No,
Ralph, you post a picture of her with the song "Why You Always Lying." Why you always
Sean went on our live the other recently and was like, "Oh,
I mean,
the reason why Ronnie, may God rest his soul, is gone basically is because she had to take him out before he did her." Yes, you saw the live. Everybody saw the live when she was in that car earlier, and she was like, "Oh, whatever."
that's basically what I heard. She said, you know, he was trying to take me out. He was trying to take me out she said he was trying to take me out by talking about me online and da da da. So you thinking by him assassinating your character, that was like trying to unalive you, huh?
Right, but my thing is, why you ain't doing nothing to Luke? Put your whole child Genesis online. You ain't do nothing to him, though.
Hey, appreciate the 20
He gonna go to the courts
super
and say he
sticker.
wanna fight for his son and tell the courts that, yo, let me just get a paternity test so I can be at ease, at least have some closure. That's all the man wanted.
That's all he wanted.
All he wanted was closure. May God rest his soul.
Yeah.
And she want to give him closure because she know the closure he was going to get was going to send her straight to hell, and it's still going to send her straight to hell, whether you get rid of him or not. He's not. He's too powerful for that. His spirit is.
I think he leaves the hospital without finding a picture.
You don't know what she did.
Girl,
that man.
Girl, right now, are you really serious?
Who, me?
Yeah.
KK, don't play yourself, babes.
I'm not playing
We're
with you.
inviting you over here.
I'm not. No,
Don't overstep your boundaries, honey.
No,
Because we're not gonna go there with you, honey. Please, we're not gonna do that.
Listen
Listen,
for a minute.
we're talking about a man who lost his life because he was fighting for his son. You're in the UK, we're in USA, honey. Don't overstep your boundaries, all right, honey? Thanks. Don't bright up yourself, please. I'm Jamaican. Don't play with me. I don't play with y'all in the first place. Don't play with me. Like I said, may God rest his soul. Don't play with me. And I'm gonna mute myself.
You know what, too? I'm tired of her saying everybody wants her for clout. She uses her son for clout. She uses everything for clout. Nobody wants to ride on her coattails. Nothing. You ain't got nothing. Oh, I can't wait till God. Oh.
Yeah, we all can have an opinion. Yeah, we all. Opinions are like assholes. We all got them, right? That's what they say.
Listen, sister, I wasn't being rude. Literally, I was just hyped on something that you said, and I was just, maybe it comes across rude because of my accent, but I wasn't.
Okay, understood. Thanks.
What I'm saying is the same thing. Like Chrisean thought.
I had an ex-boyfriend to look after my vibe, and nobody else is a gallet. But anyway, listen, sorry. I wasn't being disrespectful, sis. I was just, you got me hyped up, and I was like, shit. Princess called again. It's annoying me. Let me just go on mute for a minute before I speak. What I'm gonna eat in a minute.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but anyway, yeah. So, however you look at this, Chrisean thought that she can play, right? And that's why Ronnie said, I'm trying to, point out the false prophets, you know what I'm saying? Because, Ronnie was really into, like, God, you know what I mean? And despite, like, him taking the rap for Chrisean in that unaliving, Ronnie didn't unalive nobody. You know what I'm saying?
No, he did. She did.
Imagine somebody destiny swapping with you. They done unalive 2 people already, right? The hellhounds is at their door, and they slide you up under the bus to say that you did it. So that's like that's like somebody else taking the fall for you, and the universe giving them your karma, only to find out when he get up there, like, oh shit, you're not the one that did that. Yeah, I'm kind of not the one that did that. What? We made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they got to come down here and get her. They got to come down here and see about her. That's why she got all them Bible pillows and shit like that. I know why you got Bible pillows and verse after verse around you. It's like 13 ghosts, you know what I'm saying? You trying to bind and keep them ghosts from getting to you, and they breaking around. Shit, you talking about something. It was the all-seeing eye that girl tried to. She had that all-seeing eye, and she had tried to, and I was getting attacked from like 3 different directions.
That girl, though.
She talking about, yeah, you know, Z. No, you mean Sunday? Yeah, Z. I love her to death though, but she did that all seeing eye, and I knew as soon as she did that, all this evil started coming out. Y'all act like I'm not getting attacked, bro. I got all this evil coming around me from all different directions. I'm getting attacked from at least 3 different directions. Shut your ass up. We tired of you playing victim. Fuck that.
She said, I got my suitcase.
She said, you know what that's telling me I need to do? Let me guess. Run? We've been watching you do that shit every morning. Every morning we know what you thinking about. Running, motherfucker. Running. You know what that's telling me I need to do? Run. You've been trying to prepare for the run. That's why you've been living and sleeping out of your car to prepare for the run. That's your favorite thing to do.
It don't matter, because everywhere you go, there you are.
What are you thinking about doing? Running?
She's a track star, remember?
She is trying to get up out of here now. She about to start. Wait, let her get to another country. She gonna talk cash shit about America. She gonna talk cash shit. You hear me? She like, and you Americans is fucked up anyway. I ain't never going back. Blah 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 blah. She gonna talk hella shit about us.
Why are you running if you're not guilty?
Yeah.
That's what I was so
She better start. Y'all make sure y'all join that membership on YouTube too. Wait, somebody hit the membership one time so I can make sure it's working. Cause somebody said that the membership on YouTube wasn't working, like they couldn't join as a member or be. Y'all can become members on YouTube, right? Somebody test that membership thing. You can unfollow me next month. Just for this month, just go ahead and test that membership. Let me see if it's working. I think my membership working on YouTube.
What do you talk about? Do you talk about some goodness? Am I actually get some people to follow you on a real life?
Nah, don't get no people to follow me. I don't need you to get no people to follow me.
Why not?
Because you gotta, if you gotta sit here, if you're asking me what I talk about, that means you're trying to make me jump through a loop for your followers, right? And I'm not about to do that. If you was gonna go subscribe, you would just go subscribe, right? You wouldn't say, "Oh, tell me what you're talking about. I might be able to get some people to go follow." Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Why you want smoke?
Because I know how to play on words is. I know how people play with words, right? I know.
I really don't care to play. I just hope nobody plays with my words.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying, right?
But go on.
All right, yeah, I am going to go on, right? So listen to what I'm saying, right? When you sit there and say, "Oh, you're on YouTube," right? Instead of you just saying, "Oh, I'm going to go over and give you a follow," right? You say, "Tell me what type of stuff you talk about, and I might get people to go follow you." What?
Why not, man?
What?
Why not?
So now I gotta what? Jump through a loop.
I get what you're saying. It's for like them trying to put you in like a work
Yeah. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So I don't need the people. If you don't see that I'm worth following already, then I probably don't need you to follow me anyway.
Followed you already because I could tell you was very full already.
Yeah, okay.
Live about yourself.
Yeah, okay. Hey, appreciate that membership. Okay, the membership is working over there. Okay, I see it. It's working.
I just seen
All right. I just wanted to make sure the membership was working over there on YouTube because somebody said that they try to join and it wouldn't let them join. So thank you, appreciate you.
That definitely wasn't me because you let me join up straight.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about look, man, look. I'm live on 2 platforms. I'm live on YouTube right now. You see?
Shit.
You see I'm live on YouTube right now? So I'm talking to the people over on YouTube, man. You can please stop trying to make it seem like you're the only one in the room. Please. It's 134 people in here, and then it's people over on YouTube right now. Let me show you the easiest thing for me to do. Let me show you. That's the easiest thing for me to do right there. I do not want to sit here and try to play these little bullshit ass childish games with you for attention. I ain't doing it. Sorry. I can't do it. You do it with somebody else, and if you want to play words,
Who sent you, Chrisean?
if you want to play words with friends, they got apps for that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to do it. You ain't about to sit here and try to tamper with my feelings and emotions and shit like that and try to get me all bothered because you want to try to cut me off every time I start talking or feel like you obligated to keep on talking over me or stopping me from getting my sentence out or whatever the fuck you think you entitled to in my space. Damn, y'all be so... And to think you in a whole nother country literally putting your nose in America business and trying to control my platform at the same damn time. Something is wrong with you.
Hey, maybe Chrisean's going over there where she's at. She's a plan for Chrisean. My man right here. Exactly.
Something is definitely wrong with you. That didn't even make no sense. But okay, and I let you up 2 times, and you still try to do the same thing both times. That shit don't make no sense to me.
Trying to get cute. Trying to get crazy. Girl, bye. With your tea and crumpets. Don't play with me with your beans and toast, ho.
We ain't even about to do all of that, because then it's going to look bad.
Right, KK, poops, your boss.
We just going to leave it at that. Like, I ain't got time to keep playing those games. Like, I get it. If you thought that I was about you shit, you got a nice accent and everything, but I'm not about to loop, swoop, and pull just for a sub. Like, if you gonna go sub to the page, go sub to the page, but you ain't about to get me to, oh Lord, they pick a bella cotton. Oh Lord, they pick a bella hay. No, it's just a subscription. That's all it is. It's just a subscription. The fuck? You want me to do all types of extra shit for a subscription? I can't be jumping through no extra loop for no subscription. You act like I asked you for your phone number.
Right, like, girl, bye.
It's just a subscription. I'll give anybody a subscription. Shit, what you say the name was? If you ask me to subscribe to your page right now, I ain't even gonna ask you what the content about. I'm just gonna go subscribe. It's just a subscription. You wanted me to tap dance for it. Well, tell me what you do. Do you play any instruments? What the fuck? What do you do over there? Is it live music?
What do you want, lady? What do you want him to do? Skip and skip?
I play the banjo.
Yeah, she want you to play the banjo. That's what she want you to do.
I do play the banjo.
Don't tell me that.
She's a handler. She's an industry plant. She's all through the industry.
Yes, she is. She's like the yes girl right now.
She one of Diddy. She come from like, you know, she come from Diddy parties. Why you think she said she can get them in Drake's mansion?
don't know. I think
You know what a maitre d' is?
no.
Okay, so you know those, like when somebody say they need some girls for a party or something like that, it's usually like a number they can call to get some girls to come out to a party or something.
Yeah, my uncle used to do that. They bring all your old friends. All right.
All right, yeah. So basically, she's one of them. Like she lines up the entertainment for entertainers.
Oh, fun girls.
Hmm.
Fun girls, like the fun girls. Bring all your friends, all your hoes, the fun girls.
Yeah, the party favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah. She the person that you call and say, let me get a couple of party favorites, and then she bring the entertainment. Yo, Lady T gonna be the one. She gonna make it seem like, oh, when they find the person that really did it, Ralphdawise owe me an apology. I don't owe you no apology, Lady T. You need to apologize to Ronnie for sending all of his information to Whack 100. That's what you need to do. You need to apologize for the spy games that you play in order to try to boost your little career in the in crowd, in their little table. You want to sit at their table? Shut up, cicadas. Yo, why is these cicadas trying to be so loud today? Thank you. And then and next time do it a little bit quicker than that, cicada. You gotta talk to the cicadas like that sometimes. Sometimes they be too loud and shit. How's she making any money? Who making any money? Lady T, she had to go back to truck driving. She was trying to get on the Baddies show, but they told her she didn't have enough online experience. So then she went and tried to create beef with Sean Davy Way. All these people that's trying to manipulate, I want y'all to realize the outcome of this shit. All the manipulation that's going on, all the games that's going on. I want.
Everything in the world except for that. Fuck out of here.
I thought if you was in like a case and they was questioning you in a case, I didn't think you could leave the country like that. I thought they made your ass stay put until the case was over.
Yeah.
You ain't leaving the country like that. They're gonna lock your ass up and label you a flight risk.
Yeah, exactly.
They ain't letting you leave. You ain't about to skedaddle. You ain't about to flee. You ain't about to none of that shit. You gonna be labeled as flight risk.
Yeah.
You're one of the main suspects for this boy's murder. You think you have nowhere to go.
Unaliving. Remember, it's TikTok.
It's just lies. Whoever's dumb enough to believe it, like.
Yo, y'all make sure y'all share the live on TikTok. We need 25 more shares on TikTok. And we are still live on YouTube right now. So if y'all want to go and subscribe to the YouTube page is the same name, Ralphdawise, Ralph D-A-Wise on YouTube. Just go ahead and subscribe to the page.
I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to look me up on you? You don't know how to look me?
Sorry, Ralph. She won't be able to. Okay.
You don't know how to look me up on?
I'll figure it out. I don't know, dude. I'm already gonna be 50. My kids are like, you're a boomer, eh?
Listen, if you want to share anything, you see that arrow bottom right corner?
Okay, yeah.
See that arrow here? Share it here. And if you want to go on YouTube, there's gonna be a share option as well.
Okay. All right. Do that right now. You said share it to where, Ralph? You just said share it where?
Just share it.
Okay.
Oh, you could just copy the link.
Oh, okay.
If you copy the link, that counts as a share too.
Oh, where is it at?
So if you ain't got nobody to share it with, just copy the link. But yeah, Ralphdawise on YouTube. There you go right there. Thank you, Penny, for posting the right name this time.
Hey, y'all, where y'all think she's trying to go? What country y'all think she's trying to move to?
She's not trying to move to no country. She really just, I want you to understand this. I want y'all to understand this, right? when you doing this whole manipulation of the internet thing, it's an up and down thing, right? It's just like when she buys or be in the Airbnb and she say the Airbnb is her place, right? It's only gonna last as long as she can pay those bills, right? The idea of it being her place, right? But then once the facade, once the curtain comes down, they gotta hurry up and paint a different image real quick. That's the problem with living in this image, right? She wants y'all to think that she got $1.3 million, right? But if she had $1.3 million, she would have already moved back to LA. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She depends on whoever gave her the keys to that place. She don't know how to fill out no paperwork herself. She don't know how to. It's like somebody got power of attorney. She can't even read. So it's not like she's the one that's filling out this stuff. She's not the one. Somebody put the place in their name and then handed her the keys. That's why she can't tell you the operation for it. You know how most people got a place, they say, where my lease at, right? Because they got to show the lease agreement, right? Most people got stuff, they say, okay, here's my certificate to say that this belongs to me, right? Whatever the case may be. Ask Chrisean how she get that place. I don't know. They just gave me the keys and I went in. What?
That's true, yeah. You can't make it up.
How you get that car? I don't know. They just gave me the keys and I jumped in. What?
Who you gonna fight in September? I don't know. I'm just gonna go in the ring and fight them.
They don't tell me yet.
I'm a fight.
Yeah. They didn't tell me none of that yet.
Why she not talking about that truck Vito supposedly got her for her birthday or whatever?
That's
Lies.
nah, man. I'm telling you, man. Her and Blueface is about to be like Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. Cause Blueface about to have her looking for all type of picnic baskets. And then she just gonna be running around. Blueface gonna be, hey, boo boo. What is it, Yogi? How about those picnic baskets? I don't know, Yogi. What about the Ranger?
Like for her because he know that she about to go to jail, like prison for a minute. They said that's the only reason he trying. What y'all think?
Blueface talking about some. The circus must go on. We cannot stop the Ranger cannot stop us from getting them picnic baskets. Chrisean right there behind him, like, I guess, Yogi. Whatever you say, Yogi.
Someone said she's very calculated. How do you guys feel about Chrisean being calculated in the mind?
It don't matter. No one's more calculated than God.
Amen.
Yes.
You know what? If Chrisean is calculated, I need to know how many numbers on her calculator. If y'all say she calculated, how many numbers? How many numbers on her calculator? 3? 4?
Yeah, 3. I was gonna say.
I know she's not working with the full set of numbers. That calculator come with 3 numbers and 4 options.
Read a page out of a Harry Potter book, Chrisean. How about you read a page out of a Harry Potter book?
Chrisean try to listen. This is how crazy Chrisean is, right? Listen, I want y'all. If y'all go back, y'all can analyze how crazy Chrisean is, right? Chrisean,
Sorry.
you already know. You already know. Every time you come in, you do the same thing where you keep on trying to outshine the host.
No, I'm sorry. You just lift me up, honey. I love it. Yeah. God, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna text you. I ain't.
Ooh, you made me fuck around and forget what I was saying.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm not even thinking about you. I'm trying to get back to what I was saying. I'm not even thinking
I
about
was
you.
gonna say if you're so calculated,
Oh.
she has 3 numbers.
No, I think we were done with that part.
If she's so calculated.
No, hold on. Stop repeating the shit. I'm not at that thought no more. We went past that. I was about to say something about. Oh, okay. So look, Chrisean is so special, right? Chrisean tried to rewrite the live where she read all of those names, right? she tried to relive that moment in the car with the Sunday girl. So she tried to pull up the names that she read off and reread them, only to allow Sunday to read them. And then she looking at the camera like, yeah, what y'all gotta say now? That girl read the shit for you. Why you acting like you reread them and got them all right? That's like letting somebody else do your test in the classroom, talking about something. I got an A. No, she got an A.
Yeah. Like she did some grand shit.
Yeah. She gonna reread all the names in the car, talking about Sunday. Sunday, yeah, read that. Sunday, read the last 50 of them. She talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
Told y'all I could read.
Hand on her hip and everything, yeah.
Don't play me. Told y'all I could read.
Through her.
She's an extension of me.
She's
Her-
her name is Boo Boo Lulu.
Her reading is like me reading.
Yeah.
Storm ain't get you in trouble. You got yourself in trouble. You know what you be getting in trouble for. Oh. Oh, shit. Thought something fell on me. It turned out it was a leaf. I was fast, though. I was fast. It's nice outside. I might get in the pool today. Psych. I lied. I might clean the pool today, and then I got to get in it tomorrow. Got to do another Clorox cleaning type ordeal. And then I got to put the kayak in there and practice getting on the kayak. Well, let Seven practice. Me and Seven got to practice getting on the 2-man. Because when we get out on that river, I don't need to turn over on the river of love. Yo, listen, I'm trying to tell y'all, when this shit goes down, right? This shit is gonna be a Netflix movie, I promise you. Do you hear me? This shit is gonna be a Netflix original.
I can't wait.
Yeah, they gonna do a documentary or something. This shit gonna be crazy.
The feds might as well, like, somebody gonna get all of the. I'll be happy if Junior get the help, you know what I'm saying? When Junior get the help, then I'm gonna be, celebrating. Right now, just to see all of this unfold, like, just like we said it would unfold, like, right before, like, damn. So this is like,
Only Ronnie probably gave that boy the strength to hold on this long. I hope his family gets him,
I just
They-
pray for justice for Ronnie and for Junior's health and his safety. And I would like her to stop playing in God's face. That's all, cause don't attach everything to God.
That's true. Stop paying.
that's a great story, though. Imagine you being the last male bloodline, right? You the last male in your family, right? And then you have a baby with somebody who tries to take your offspring and put it on somebody else and off you in the process of taking your offspring and putting it on somebody else, only to have your spirit hunt everything around them. Shit, this is like rewriting Ghosts.
Yeah.
Except she's not Whoopi Goldberg.
Showing.
But this is he literally said that we gonna save Junior, whether through a court order or God's order. And y'all took him out thinking that he was a nobody. And now here we are with God's order. Right? God order is not when the time is we want it. God say he never late and always on time. Why?
Amen.
Because it's on his time. And now we dealing with God's time. Y'all did all of that man-made shit, man-made time, thought y'all got away with it. A year passed. Everybody done made their little content off of Ronnie. laughing at the fact that he was trying to find out if this boy was his, laughing at the fact that y'all passed him around on the internet for clout, right? Laughing at the fact that he really was fighting tooth and nail for this child, right? And then y'all took him out.
Little did they know they did him a favor. Little did they know.
Then y'all took him out, right? Not realizing that he did two great things. One, he took a body for someone. He did not unalive Geronimo. Chrisean did. But because he loved her, he took the blame for that, right? And then he turned around and got unalived because he cared about the well-being of this child. So Ronnie did two things. He took a body for the love that he had for his woman, and he got unalive for the love that he had for his child.
Yeah, facts. That's true. Oh, this girl. Yeah, then she left him for blue.
And y'all don't see how powerful a black man's love is? Y'all don't see how powerful a black man's love is by now?
So many women that
Huh?
kill for a love like that.
That man unalived some, or he took an unaliving for her, took the blame of an unaliving, and then for the love that he had for his son, he was willing to put his life on the line, and did put his life on the line. In a world full of monsters, he was in all of their faces. Carlissa's, Whack 100, right? All of them. And they played in his face because they thought he was of the less fortunate. They thought because he didn't have money, they played in his face. They played in his face and told him, oh, why don't you put the money up and go through the court system, right? Played in his face.
Yeah, I see now.
All for clout.
Yeah. He's the richest man now. He's in heaven.
He's not in heaven.
What do you think?
Watch it over his baby, and he gonna make sure that bitch get
Heaven only exists inside the vessel.
Yeah.
Heaven can only exist inside a man. Think about it. Without a body to think that heaven exists, heaven does not exist. It's just what is, always was, and always will be, a transfer of energy. You have to have a vessel to think that heaven exists or hell exists. So therefore, you create a heaven or hell for yourself, right? His soul is free. So his energy is around us. Ronnie can now use whatever energy, whatever, just the power of the internet, right? He's still using that right now to push this narrative to see it through. Y'all don't see that? This is not me doing this. You think I freed up my time to talk about this? No, the spirit of pushed me to keep pushing this. The spirit of told me now is the time to talk about this. Stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. Why do you think we've been, for the last couple of months, on it? Why do you think I blocked out the black tea sector on YouTube and focused on what we was doing over here on TikTok? And we watched it all play out in real time, yeah. I'm pointing it out, and we watched it all play out. You can go back and literally watch all the clips that I put together. All of the clips that I put together literally gave you a walkthrough of all of this shit day by day. I'm telling y'all, check this out. Chrisean now is trying to lie faster than we see the truth.
It's honestly sick. It's really sick in here. I hate that happened to that boy, man. I just can't believe it. Cause I'm gonna just say this. Junior is Ronnie's kid. We all know that. They're really identical. Like my son is identical to his dad. They favor. You know that is your son. I just don't know what the facade is to try to pull the wool over our eyes, but I don't know. I mean, we're not slow.
And you know, for real, y'all know the firstborn son always gonna come out looking like the dad. You know what I'm saying? It's the first one, like it's our first one. Look, hold on, let me see. I think I got a picture of my son on here. Let me see.
I'm just saying,
You said what?
First one born looks just like me. I have a question, Ralph.
Do I got a picture of my son on here? I thought I did. Maybe I don't. Maybe it's on the other phone. I thought I had a picture of him and his girlfriend. Nope.
That one little word with Junior and Ronnie, that shit blows the fuck out of me. Yeah, that blows me. And you're gonna say it's not his. Come on, man.
Yo, look. Academic looked Ronnie up today and was like, what Ronnie looked like. Soon as he seen Ronnie, he said, that's that boy, baby. That's that boy, baby. That's what Academic said. That's that boy, baby. Everybody act like they didn't know what Ronnie looked like and didn't know who Ronnie was and didn't da-da-da-da-da, this, that, and the third. Whole time, all you had to do was look at Junior and you'll see Ronnie. So imagine Ronnie family constantly have to watch Chrisean treat the last male bloodline of their family like that. Imagine how his family feel watching them play with the last male of their family like it's a pawn, like it's a prompt, like it's a like. Think about that. That would be so devastating to me to watch someone who looks like my brother. You know what I'm saying? The last image, the last piece of my brother is right there getting doped up and treated like. Come on, man. Y'all cold hearted in this world. Y'all cold hearted in this world. We gotta stop it before it's too late. We gotta speak up before it's too late. We gotta do something before it's too late. 111 in the room. 111 in the room. That's telling y'all something right there. That means that the universe is aligning with us right now. That means that everything that we saying and thinking about could be reality if we just put it to that. Just think whatever it is that we thinking about is to come to reality. So the positive and the love that we want is coming to reality. The truth that we want to stand in is coming to reality. Y'all can't fool us with that's AI anymore. Y'all can't fool us with the narrative that y'all want to spin. No longer is Whack 100 word. It just Whack 100 said it. No longer is just because she said it. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. If y'all ain't got the spirit of discernment and willing to do the work yourself, sit down and let somebody else do it. Don't get on here talking about some, this person this person that person is. No. We see the truth. We see the evil in this world. Chrisean can't keep going to the West Coast doing all type of wicked shit and then coming back to the East Coast playing like she holy. You can't play with God like that. You can't be out here doing all of this other shit, doing this, that, and the third, and then go back and say, I'm back to being holy again. You can't go to Miami and do all of this shit, have your ass shaking in somebody's face and doing all of this freaky deaky shit, sex on the beach shit, and then go back and be like, I'm holy hands again. Who you playing with? You don't play with God like that. Our parents always told us don't play with God like that. So if God got to use Chrisean to make an example that he's nothing to be played with, then by all means, God, make your example. Who am I to get in somebody's way when my father is chastising somebody? If God thinks that she deserves an ass whooping right now, then y'all better get out of the way and let our father do his work. Huh?
God gonna do that.
Did you, as a sibling, did you ever go get in the way of an ass whooping when your parents was giving somebody an ass whooping? When somebody was getting chastised, did you ever go try to stop it? Well, guess what? Don't try to stop this shit now. If God is trying to tell us something, God is trying to tell us something. Maybe God is trying to tell us something right now. Oh, right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna have to trust in the Lord with this one. Ain't no, pray for her. I feel so bad for her. Have grace. No. I'm gonna have to trust in the Lord on this one. She played in our face too many times. Listen, when she did that shit with Tamar and she messed up that song with Tamar Braxton, Shit, that shit was enough for me right there. Cause I was like, damn, I like that song. You know what I'm saying? That Love and War song. Now every time I hear that shit, all I hear is Chrisean doing is going, woo woo woo, woo woo woo, ba ba ba. Like, oh my God. Fucked it up. Messed it up for me.
You too much.
She messed it up for me, man. I was liking that shit too.
No, that's some hating. That's hating. Like hate. Yeah.
Now I gotta go to the other Tamar song I like. You know, the Thinking About You All the Way Home. That's the one I like now. You know why? Because Chrisean ain't on it. Fucking it up. Everything she touched turned to shit. Everything. Name one thing she touched and something good came out of. I dare you. Name it. Name one thing she touched. Look at AB. Look at AB and Dean and them. She walked in. She walked into that warehouse. Excuse me. She walked into that warehouse. AB lawsuit came out. Dean ex-wife came out. Banks done got beat up in the damn ring. And they just got raided the other day. Shit. Chrisean coming to y'all picture, all types of negative shit start happening for you. You hear me? You hear me? Chrisean met her with Ryan Garcia one time. Ryan Garcia started coming out all types of conspiracy theories. I talked to elephants in the forest with big jungle bees and bugs and what? Ryan Garcia, what you talking about? I don't know. I seen Chrisean in my dream. What? She's a demon, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. Why you think that? Where you think Danza in them? She's a succubus. Look at Danza in them.
She even like that. She even said she used to be deep in LA, and she said she used to be around people that really could do stuff.
Man, look at Danza. Look at Danza. Look at Danza.
Yeah, so
Right?
you, I don't know.
The only problem is she don't know certain things, right? Even though like we might know secrets and gifts down here, somebody else might be training you on one of your gifts, right? Somebody else might know that you have a gift, right? Like say if I ran across one of y'all, I know if y'all got a gift or not, right? If y'all a part of the light, right? What I could do is I could try to corrupt you, right? And that's what Ronnie was trying to do. Ronnie was like a guardian angel, right? Ronnie was trying to get her to see the error of her ways and stop her from doing it, right? So Ronnie will always tell her, it's you. The light is in you. Stop trying to be what other people want you to be and be you. You are the light. Whatever you grow into is going to, you know what I'm saying? But if you keep growing into the ways of wickedness, trying to please wickedness, you too will become wicked. Ronnie kept trying to tell her that, right? She didn't want to listen. She thought she can play with God by pretending to be holy and also still dabbling in the darkness. And y'all know we can't straddle the fence. Is you is or is you ain't a Christ-like being. You can't pretend to be the Antichrist and come out as the Christ. That's like the truth and the lie getting in the pool and the lie getting out with the truth clothes on. Just because you dressed the part doesn't mean you was fit for it. And they thought that they can dress her lies up as the truth. And she thought if she repeated them enough, it would become the truth. So she literally tried to force her delusional reality into our reality. It's one thing to lie to yourself enough to where you believe it, but you try to lie to the public enough to where the public believed it. Think about that. Now that's diabolical. She said, you know what? I'ma just say Blueface the baby dad enough to where everybody just believe it.
Yeah, that
And then think about it like this. Even with Blueface, right? However you want to look at it, Blueface got no choice but to work with them if they did send him to Miami. Because I don't see Blueface, without checking with his PO, just going to Miami and risking everything to spend those days with her, right? I see something other happening where they was like, look, we gonna need you to go to Miami and woo 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 woo, and we're gonna need you to talk about this, that, and the third, right? I think when he got there to Miami, they might have talked, sat down, she done confessed some shit. And then because he felt bad that he just now made her confess some shit, he gave her, 3 days of blue. You know what I'm saying? That was his farewell gift to her.
But I don't get it though because what could
Checkmate.
you possibly confess?
Checkmate. Listen, if this girl, listen, just add it up. Add everything up on the internet, right?
Okay.
Go back to the Blue Girl's house. Go back to the setup from the Blue Girl's house where she was trying to get Ronnie. If they say, we have Ronnie's phone, right? If they got Ronnie's phone, then they got the messages from Ronnie's phone from when she tried to set Blue up all the way back at the Blue Girl's house. You remember those messages that he shared with Whack 100 about, they knocked my tooth out, so on and so forth, and I want them gone.
Yeah,
Okay, so if they got Ronnie's phone, then they got, those conversations with Chrisean, those angry conversations, the conversations that she said the shit in that that she said, right? Even maybe all the way going back to Geronimo. There could be some evidence in there regarding that. And he might have said some shit in the text message or said some shit about, her and Geronimo. Like, do I have to tell people that you did the shit in order for you to listen to me, right?
Yeah.
Could be some shit in there like that, right? I know there's some incriminating shit in there, with Lady T about getting a doctor that can give you scripts for 200 so he can go to Ohio and sell the scripts for 200 or for however much in Ohio, right? So I know that Lady T got some incriminating shit in his phone. How many other people got some incriminating shit in his phone, right? So now the question is, as they comb through his phone, who is the most that he is in contact with? Chrisean. Who's doing the most on the internet? Chrisean. What's the best way to play this? When you want to play a situation like this, you go tell the loudest person. Think about high school. In high school, what's the fastest way to get a rumor around? You go tell the person that do the most talking. Quell. Quell is a snitch. Quell's going to do the most talking. Why not put him in play? Okay, go tell Quell that we're watching him. Quell gets on the internet and announces it to the internet because that's the only other way that he can contact a multitude of people without really contacting a multitude of people.
Yeah.
Right? So then he gets on the internet and says, hey guys, they are watching me. I got to go talk to the investigators Monday. Okay, you snitching on yourself snitching.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now everybody gets the word that they're getting close, right? Because Quell is pointing at Petey, saying, I knew it was a setup when Petey was trying to call my phone. I knew that he was trying to set me up. That's why I didn't go fuck with him, so on and so forth. He even called my phone and tried to get me to admit on the phone that I did it so he can record it. What? He tried to get you to admit that you did it so he can record it. Did you just tell on yourself without telling on yourself? What the fuck? He tried to get you to admit that you did it so he can record it and turn you in? Huh? What? Okay. I digress. Let's keep going. Right? So then Quell dumbass proceeds to say, and I want y'all to hear this, right? Quell says it's about time that his family gets justice. It's been what, 2 years? It's about time they get justice. Now, I want y'all to think about this. If you are not the right direction that they are supposed to be looking in, how the fuck is you saying it's about time they get justice?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be saying something on the lines of, I hope his family get justice, but they're looking in the wrong direction? Why would you say it's about time that they're getting the justice? So that lets you know right there that they're looking in the right direction. This is why I say you can listen to them, and they're telling. They're going to tell on themselves. All you got to do is listen. Let them talk long enough. They're going to tell on themselves, right? You go back to him asking Blueface for 100K, joking like he's smoking on that Ronnie pack, doing all of that extra stuff. And now he's pretending like he's trolling by acting like, oh, they know. The police said they see right through my act. They know I be trolling, right? Wooty, 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 woo. No, they know that you clout chasing. And what do clout chasers do? Brag about shit that they done or had something to do with. Right? And if he's following Chrisean's pattern, then he's going to do it just like Chrisean did it. Man, they don't be paying attention, man. You can say anything on the internet. Nobody be paying attention to that shit. You could brag about anything. Why? They watch Chrisean brag about unaliving people on the internet and get away with it. And look at Petey. Petey's also following the same footsteps as Chrisean. Man, lie to him. Tell him you going to college. Shit, by the time you start streaming and all of that shit, they ain't even going to worry about no D1 league or none of that shit. Now Petey out here lying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now everybody want to act like they don't know who Quell is, or they don't see this investigation going on, or they didn't hear nothing about it on TMZ, right? So now TMZ airs that this investigation is going on. Now it becomes real, right? Now the manager Jessie, she's getting calls from the PD, Maryland, so on and so forth, right? So he's saying, listen, I know your text messages is coming up, and he was telling you that somebody was trying to unalive him, so on and so forth. Who was it? It was Chrisean's family. Chrisean's family. Why do they got to put it at Chrisean's family? Because they need the shit to stop here. They need it to stop at Chrisean's family. They can't let it point to Zeus Network. They can't let it point to WAC 100, which is tied to Adam 22. So now Adam 22 got to play his card right. Now he got to disconnect himself from this somehow. So now he's got to give y'all, now Adam 22 got to give you the history of Adam 22 and Blueface and them, how he become a part of the circus and you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So now everybody, this is how you know something is amiss, right? Because everybody is scattering and trying to see where the chips fall.
Yes.
Right? The truth don't operate like that. If I know I didn't do nothing wrong, my everyday activity is going to be proceeded as if I didn't do anything wrong. Right?
Exactly.
But when you do something wrong, your normal activity and your normal routine changes. So whereas though they should be talking about this situation because it's viral and Blueface and Chrisean is viral and this Ronnie situation is relevant to their viralness and the connection that is this $1 billion baby. So a lot more content creators should be talking about this. Why did Sean Davey disappear? Why is nobody talking about this or giving this the attention that they was giving it all before TMZ pick it up? Why every time TMZ picks something up, all these content creators start shutting the fuck up and being quiet and not wanting to get involved? Why? Because now they know. All the shit that they've been saying and all of that stuff is being looked at. Now the shit that they've been covering up and all of that shit being looked at. So really, the content creators that you see hiding and not wanting to speak about this, that's the ones who was playing disinformation. That was the ones who was supposed to get the information and then put it out there and misconstrued it so the public can be confused. That's the ones who was supposed to take the story and give it to you and fuck it up, right? That's why Sean Davey will try to come out and talk against Quell. Now, why would a motherfucker that did this and a motherfucker that did that, why would we believe you? We don't believe you know how. We don't da-da-da-da-da, right? Because these are the disinformationists.
Oh, you was doing the most.
Huh?
He was doing the most.
They are the ones that are put out there to make the. Why you think he got a list? Why you think about this? I want y'all to think about this, right?
Yes.
Sean Dayway does all this talking online. But now the investigation is open back up. This motherfucker hit TMZ and everything like that. And he ain't make a phone call yet to the police department to try to give them. He ain't called TMZ yet while he was live and try to give them some information.
You're right, yeah. That's crazy.
Because it was never about the truth. It was never about the truth coming out. It was about how long could they play in the confusion and get content off the confusion of these lies and all of this misinformation.
That's some sick ass shit, yeah.
Now that the truth coming out, you gonna watch all of them try to talk about other shit. Why? Why are you talking about the other shit right now and we so close to the truth? Let's finish this food. They always want to go to the next plate instead of finishing the food. No, let's finish this food. Sean Dayway did all of that save Junior crap, and now Junior about to get saved, and he not talking about it.
That is so true. He was going hard.
2 days done went by.
Yeah.
Where you at, my boy?
Oh my gosh, that is so true.
Cause everybody's scared right now. They got to look at their phones. They got to make sure their phone's not getting collected. They got to make sure that this detective ain't calling their phone. They got to start deleting messages. See what connection they might have with somebody. See what somebody that we met, somebody that we doing wrong with is about to go down. Wouldn't that make all of us nervous? I wonder if she about to tell on us.
Wait, what's your theory about Sean Dayway?
Listen, if her goal was to take over the internet, then you would have to start looking at content creators on the internet, right? And who's helping who on the internet, right? And what, you know what I'm saying? What better way to make coin than to be your own opposer, right? So in a sense, if you controlling the positive and the narrative that's being placed around you, then you're controlling the narrative, right?
Yeah.
So who will be your allies? The pages that are coming against you. Why? Because the pages that are coming against you can get the information that you need about people that are trying to come against you. So now the pages that are using the information that they're getting from people coming against them, they are using that information to then blackmail or work with the people that they're coming against. So say Ronnie, for instance, right? The people that he's going up to share his story with and tell his story to and so on and so forth, right? That story is out there. The internet is undefeated. So who would you have to get in contact with? You would have to get in contact with the owner of the page, the content holder of the page. You have to say, yo, listen, man, that shit that y'all talking about is really, coming at me. I need you to take it down. What else did he tell you? Right? Yeah. And then, however you look at this, all of these people use different variations of information to gain more clout online. So now that the clout has reached TMZ, why are they not chasing it no more?
Exactly. I haven't seen him on there at all.
Ain't this the perfect moment to chase clout?
Yeah. Big time right now. Like, all that shit you did, the phone calls you made against her and all that. Like, he should have been on there. He's not. This is the moment we've been waiting for, right? Supposedly, right? That he supposedly says, yeah, crickets. Like, finally, we got you. Yes. But it's crickets from him. Crickets, nothing. Oh, wow. Yes, nothing at all.
So
what you're saying is he's a controlled opposition.
Right. Control the opposition. Go back to what Ray J told Nicki Minaj. Ray J told Nicki Minaj, I want to be your OPP opposition destroyer, right? Ray J is using the Girls Club and the Gagency online to not only clip farm and push clips out, but also to take down other people's platforms that's going against the people that signed up for his agency, right? So if you say, Ray J, I want to hire you to protect my platform from the people that's coming against my platform, right? Ray J say, all right, bet, I got you. So now Ray J put your name on the list, and say, okay, here, you in charge of anybody that's talking about, Chrisean or something like that, you gotta go after their platform here. And he's got all these people working who's got different names that they protecting the platform of because they're protecting people from talking about them. You get what I'm saying? So they're going to attack the people that is talking about the people who platform that they're, and they also going to clip farm and push your content out there more. So you're going to gain more by me pushing your content on there. And then they have certain people that they already have placed out there, like Sauce Walker, Wardrobe, Rakai, right? So we can possibly get you to one of those, right? And also, we're going to watch the people that's talking about you and get their pages taken down too, right? So that's giving you a level of defense online, right? And then if they try to come against you, we'll just use the community that we're hiding in to bash them.
They're sick. That's some sick. That's sick.
Do you get what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, I get it. That's
So, like,
crazy.
You got that discernment, Ralph.
that's why I say, like,
Yes.
that's why I say, like, that.
That's true.
That's why I always say, like, the internet is undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Because they sit there and they manipulate and they play, right?
God.
But like, however you analyze it, right? The manipulation is being played on the people and anybody who fall for it, right? So when you look at DDG is pretending like he's helping a multitude of people, giving them their streaming equipment and setting up the computer. Why? Because he needs to make sure that their computer is linked to whatever system that he's using to manipulate their minds, right? So if I'm going to put a bot system in your computer, then I want to make sure that I bought the computer, put the bot system in. Now I'm showing you how to run the computer, showing you how to play the computer, right? Now what this does, this gives me control over your audience. Because now what this does is I can put a bunch of people in there and make you look like you got a big audience, or slow down your algorithm and make it look like you don't have audience. So you might want to play nice to me or be nice to me, because I'm the one who's in control of how much you get pushed out there to the world or how much the world don't see you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is crazy.
So now everybody is due to kiss the next person's ass based off of the manipulation of clout. Think about it. If Chrisean helps you get 50K followers, then you can't talk shit about Chrisean because you risk losing those 50K followers.
Yes. Oh my God.
Now, if Chrisean make you believe that she got you 50K followers, then Chrisean is already the mastermind of the situation, because whether you play nice with Chrisean or not, all she did was buy you bots. And by her buying you bots, you think you owe her loyalty, when really all she did was buy you bots.
This sick ass.
And they're not real people anyway. Do you get what I'm saying? Go look at Danza Project's account. Danza Project got 5,662 subscribers on YouTube. When he go live, there's 4 people in there. How do you have 500,000 subscribers and go live and only 4 people is in there? Something's not right with those numbers. That means that you're not using this system to get paid. You're using this system to look like that you're getting paid, so you can launder money through it, right? Because it's a fake system. The systems that they creating are fake. It's just like a storefront. The best storefront is to make it seem like you have online traction.
Oh God, this is weird.
Do you get what I'm saying, though?
Crazy. Yes, I get it. That's
Okay.
so crazy.
The documentary gonna be crazy.
Oh hell yeah. Where's 50 Cent at? Like,
Where's 50 Cent at? We need 50 Cent for this one.
Oh, that shit, dude. Like, damn.
Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the YouTube page. The YouTube page, same name as it is over here, Ralphdawise. That's Ralph D.A. Wise.
Crazy. How do they keep up with this shit?
I'm telling y'all, my mind moved faster than this reality. I'm just here, like, just going through the stages of reality, but my mind moved way faster than.
All of it, like, damn, I didn't even think of it like that. Like, wow, that. Oh
I wouldn't say like an informant. If she is, then you got to go back to like the other people that she was around. And I'm trying to think who she was around in the industry. I know I've seen her in the industry before, but I'm trying to think who she was around. If it was Diddy or if it was
Yeah, because people in your chat were saying that she's big Krishan's friend, this and that, but they probably don't even know either because
she's industry. She's definitely industry. If you looked at like if you go back to her and Adrian Broner, um, you know, she was having that side little conversation with Adrian Broner where she was looking at Adrian Broner and she was like, "What are we doing here?" Like she like basically trying to tell Adrian Broner like, you know how this shit works. You know you're supposed to put us up in a room. You know you're gonna, you're supposed to do these certain things. So why are you talking about she gonna stay here? Like you're not. That's not. So however that looked, however that worked, some type of inside conversation was taking place with her and Adrian Broner when they was in the warehouse the first time. But not only that, when they had the conversation about Drake, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we go to Canada. We can go to Drake's mansion and so on and so forth." I was like, Do I have another account? Yeah, I have another account over here. But what do you mean? Or are you talking about on YouTube?
The Atlas account is the other TikTok.
Are you talking about on YouTube? Yo, my YouTube page, people's gonna be starting to become members of my YouTube page soon. Okay.
yeah.
Once they realize like, damn, this dude really like walked that story down, and from beginning to end, he really like. Y'all gonna be like, damn. But then when I start doing the classes of and y'all start doing that in y'all minds too, that's what's gonna make everything. That's when y'all gonna be like, damn. So I can analyze shit like that too. You say what?
That you just walked down right now?
The YouTube
That
is
was so
Ralphdawise.
You just walked down to me, like that was deep as hell. Like I didn't even like there's a couple of like a lot of things that you said that I didn't even think of that. Like, damn, that's crazy. Like that is so smart. Like it makes sense. So I could see if it was far fetched. No, that shit makes sense. Like
that was surface level. No, it makes sense because you see it. You see it right. Yeah, that's surface level. You see it. You see it right now. Look at this. Look at TikTok. Don't you see don't you see a certain community advancing in the TikTok gaming and battling and stuff like that? Look at Wardrobe. Wardrobe's 17 years old. He's been streaming since he was 15. How the fuck did he make it to the BET? He's 17. He probably shouldn't even be in the building. But he's getting, introduced by Nicki Minaj, so on and so forth, right? He gets the Streamer University, right? All of this stuff. He gets the awards, because why? Because he placed in there. Look at Playboy Mac, right? Playboy Mac, he just now played it off, got Diva tatted on him. But if you go back a couple of years ago, he was talking against the LGBTIQAA plus, right? Now, all of a sudden, he getting Diva on his knuckles, getting Diva across his side, so on and so forth, right? So, however you look at this, a multitude of the people that's streaming are are trying to portray a certain image to manipulate the minds of the people that are online, right? Because now our kids are outside of the mind of arousal. What it is to have a normal arousal is out of the window now, right? So now their arousal comes from playing with people's feelings and emotions, right? So now our kids are aroused by playing with feelings and emotions. So your kid will more likely come up and try to piss you off to get a laugh out of it, or come up to try to, Mom, I'm bored. Mom, I'm bored. Mom, I'm bored. Aggravate you, irritate you, or make you do something for them for their entertainment, right? Because they don't know how their hormones are now getting connected to other shit instead of the right shit, because people give that arousal to the wrong shit, and now it's confusing. Sexual arousal is confusing now to the youth, right? They don't know what they're supposed to be aroused to, aroused with, or aroused from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't, yeah.
You motherfuckers think they supposed to like polar bears and shit.
Yeah, yeah, but honestly, again, I've never gone on anybody's like live chat like this. I got on yours because I told you before, yesterday when I was on your live for a few minutes before I had to make my husband's lunch and stuff. I told you that I never got on anyone's live or nothing, but I see you all the time and I like, you know what I mean? And I've also seen like Sean, what's his name? Sean Davy, whatever his name is. Like I see him,
America
but
is too over
I
sexualized.
don't. Yeah, I was like, he was like, I don't know. And then you say what you say. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I've never got on live, but here, and
Don't worry about it. Sean Davy way will talk about it in his coffin.
yeah, yeah.
No, because he got that, whatever that room over there that he created. Coffin? Is it coffin?
Oh, I thought it was coffee or something.
Oh, yeah, coffee. Yeah, he got that coffee space that he's in that he like trying to build up, taking everything to coffee. Y'all got to come to coffee. Y'all got to come to coffee. Y'all got to come to coffee. Really, he just stole the idea that I was using on YouTube, which was building a Discord. So they came and tore down my Discord, and then all of them went and build Discords where they listen and watch other people's content. But when they seen me doing it, they all came against it. Like, he's got those people he got like 27 people in the Discord watching your live. So?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just when I look at different content and I'll just scroll past it. But when I don't know. I just something about you like I don't know why. I just seen. I was like, oh my gosh, I like.
It's a frequency. It's a vibrational frequency. I come with a vibrational frequency. I'm not a person, to be honest.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like.
I know. I'm just saying, I'm not a person. Like, when you come across my live, it's not the person that you see. It's the frequency that you feel. Does that make sense?
Exactly. Yeah, it does. It does.
So, like, I'm not, we are all energy. I just know how to, I know how to push my energy out there to connect with a multitude of people to where as though, like, a lot of people get jealous of that ability to be able to, you know.
They get jealous of me too, and I'm like, I feel your energy, that's my, it matches mine. So I'm like, this is the first time I ever did this, and I'm like, I don't know, I just like you. I don't know, there's something. It's your energy, it matches mine, you know, and like, I'm like, I'm caring in a straight out way, and that offends people, and I don't care, you know, because I'm doing what's right for what's
And
right.
in the retrospect of everything that's happening, man, I can't wait because, you know, when y'all look at this and this Chrisean Rock thing is it's that simple, right? This Chrisean Rock situation, it has to reveal something to us, right? It's revealing to us this darkness that's in this world. This concept that y'all think y'all running with, this whole, iron sharpens iron, or as long as they got the money they create the wave, or whatever it is that y'all telling yourself, right? Whatever it is that y'all telling yourself, what people tell themselves different stuff, right? But also it's revealing the dark ages. If y'all said that there was going to be a time of darkness, maybe we didn't truly understand what that darkness was, right? But the darkness wasn't going to be a physical, oh, the sun is not in the sky anymore. You don't see how darkness is running the world right now? You don't see how lust, greed, gluttony, envy, all of that stuff is running the world right now, right? And they're bold. They're ever so bold to just be right in front of us, right? They right in front of us doing this shit right in front of us, like they don't even care. You know what I'm saying?
It's disrespectful, no respect at all. Yeah.
I think you gotta stop cutting me off so that people can hear it, right? If you do this whole active listening thing, we is not about to get along, I promise you. If you just gonna keep trying to intervene after every word I say, or feel like you gotta say something after every word just to cut me off, we is not about to get along. And I've been trying to hold it in, but you just keep doing it. Like, so at this point, I gotta think that you're gaslighting me or doing it on purpose. But I would like you to stop. I think the comment section would like you to stop. I know the 100 and something people that I got over on YouTube would like you to stop, because it's already hard for them to hear anyway. but it's your vessel and you're allowed to operate it how you want to operate it. If that's your operation and you would like to continue to do it, then go right ahead. But yeah, once this whole thing comes out and the story, unravels, everybody's gonna be shocked, except for those who've been over here on TikTok with us. We not gonna be shocked because we've been pointing it out. We've been saying it. Everybody keep on using the absence of proof as proof to try to say, well, did you see her not feed Junior? Did you see him not eating? Did you see her neglect him? Don't you see he got good clean clothes on? Don't you see he's got nice sneakers on his feet? You can't put good sneakers on a club foot. That's like putting sugar on shit and telling somebody it's delicious. No matter how much sugar you put on that shit, it's still shit.
And she finally addressed the hernia, saying the hernia been fixed. Just because we can't see it. But what about the club feet, Chrisean? The feet still look club to me.
The concept of it is very simple. Y'all trying to act like y'all don't see it so y'all can use plausible deniability and say, I didn't know that she was doing all of that. I didn't know she unalived Ann. I didn't know she unalived Geronimo. Who's Geronimo? I didn't even know none of that stuff. I thought Chrisean was just came and Blueface met her barefooted, wandering the streets of LA. And when he met her, she didn't have nowhere to go. And she was invited into the Blue Girl's house. And she was a good girl. And she got corrupted by Blueface, and Blueface turned her into a bad girl. And you know what they say? Once a bad girl go bad, you can't turn a bad girl good. Shut the fuck. Get the fuck. Listen, this girl was unaliving motherfuckers, going to the crazy house, coming out, reset, do it again. Huh? We talking about Norman Bates. Don't go to that hotel. Chrisean lives there.
You're right.
Huh? We talking about if we go to her neighborhood, we probably hear stories about her and shit. The neighbors and shit can't wait for her to get locked up so they can tell their story about how Chrisean had something to do with their cat. They like, I can't prove it, but one time my cat came up missing, and I just know she had something to do with it because she came by and said, haven't seen your cat lately. You know them motherfuckers in the neighborhood can't wait to tell their story about Chrisean. You hear me? Cause you know she spent the block and try to rub it in your face and shit. Where's your guinea pig now? You had something to do with my guinea pig? You can't prove it. Motherfucker. Huh? Turtles and shit coming up missing. Chrisean comes to your house one time, your ferret gone. Where's my ferret at? I know you took him. Don't tell me I took your ferret. I don't know where your ferret's at. Well, you were the only one that was here. Maybe he got out, or maybe you took him. Huh? Crab off.
Everybody double tap the live and share.
You seen what happened to that dog and saying that dog didn't stand a chance. What his name? Blue something? Blue.
That dog's gone?
Man, that dog drowned. Chrisean put that dog in the pool.
Can anybody hear me?
Chrisean did that dog. Chrisean did that dog like she was trying to do Junior in that hot tub.
Oh my God. Did you have a question or you wanted to say something?
I had a question. First I wanted to say I love your channel, love. You done had me in a chokehold for a while now, so I'm watching constantly. This is crazy. You said Ann, like I'm seeing names that she's responsible for unaliving, and I'm like, wait, what? So I'm like, who is Ann and these other people? What's the story behind that? Like, oh my gosh.
I mean, a lot of that stuff, it goes under seal because, one is when she was 17 or 16, about to be 17, something like that. So that's under the juvenile and sealed, right? Plus it goes under medical because they're using it as a medical excuse by putting her in the medical house or the mental place, right? Get out of Shepherd's Pratt, right? So they can't really say nothing about it. Then the other one is Geronimo, right? And with somebody, that was a knife situation. Geronimo is a pew pew situation, right? This girl is bananas. And listen, and she was the one that pew pew Geronimo, because when if you go online and you look at Ronnie telling the story when he had Draco come up, Draco said, Ronnie said, Draco, what did you see when we went in there? He said, when we went in there, Chrisean had the knife. Ronnie trying to clean it up real quick, like, what was his hands doing? He was like, trying to get the knife from Chrisean or something, right? Talking about the Geronimo situation, right? So that makes Chrisean the aggressor, right? And plus, why would a guy try to take on 3 people or 4 people just to get to Chrisean? She's not that irresistible. She's got the body of a 13-year-old boy. So why would he sit there and try to take on 3 other people to get to her? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
Yep, I was just about to say that too, Bliss. She had that Freudian slip during that interview. She's
So-
like, oh, my boyfriend.
So it was more likely that they was taking advantage of that dude and not the other way around. You get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, when you look at it, right, you got these people who, unalived him, but then when they tell the story, they say, Chrisean had the pew pew in her hand. And then when Ronnie like, man, I had that shit in my hand. And then he like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You aired that shit out. That's what I was trying to say. You aired it out. So they didn't get their story straight before they came to the internet, because you could see the inconsistencies in it, right? But my thing was, if the dude Geronimo was walking away to go to his car, right, and Chrisean went and stopped him, and then they end up praying for him, right? How was he trying to get Chrisean if y'all saying that he was about to leave and go to his car and Chrisean chased him down, and then Chrisean said she gonna introduce him to God and prayed for him and so on and so forth, and then he felt bad for y'all and he let y'all in the showers. Y'all took too long in the showers. He was getting frustrated, and then the altercation took place to where as though he ended up unalive. So how was he trying to traffic Chrisean? Y'all ain't, it wasn't like the story said, well, we caught him trying to put her in the trunk of the car, so we pew-pewed him. Right?
You're right.
The story the story don't even make sense. It sounded like this dude was trying to be nice to y'all, seen that y'all was dirty from a 4-day drive, let y'all in the damn fucking place to wash and shit, and y'all took advantage. And when he caught an attitude, y'all got mad at him catching an attitude for y'all taking advantage of him, and y'all unalived him.
Yes, you're right. And that is so sick.
And that's sick. That he was doing a good deed. Y'all took his good deed as something that y'all was obligated to, and then when he got mad, y'all unalived him. Man.
And he didn't even know who he invited, and I don't think you put off Chrisean neck. That's all I wanted to say.
Man. I hope Geronimo's daughter get the justice she deserves, everything. I know she gonna cry once all of this come out and her dad finally get the justice, and you know what I'm saying, they put a little bit of respect on his name instead of him looking like somebody who was trying to traffic somebody. That's fucked up for her to sit there, and that's the memory of her dad, is them putting it on the internet like he was trying to snatch Chrisean up. And he probably a wholesome Christian man who was just trying to rent out apartments down the street from the damn college. You know what I'm saying? And now he got a bad image all because he ran into a Chrisean Rock. Now he got to be a subject of her desire because she want to make herself seem so desirable that she just want to make it seem like people unaliving people for her. I don't know. I'm telling you, this thing just gets so wet that Blueface just took him out. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Right out here doing shit. Blueface made the call from inside because he didn't want to have to deal with Ronnie when he got out because he just wanted me all to himself. I just can't believe this shit, man. If the internet fall for this one, man, I'm out. Switch me to another dimension. I'm out. You hear me? For real, for real. If the internet fall for this one, man, listen. Switch me to another dimension. Ain't no way. I can see the Rock fans still trying to, do their little 50 Shades of Delusion to try to defend her, but you know what I'm saying? They might even go as far as say, you know what the Rock fans is going to say. They going to say, nah, the Illuminati had to come against her because they knew she was about to be great.
Even with this filter on Junior, he still looks just like Ronnie.
He looks like Ronnie no matter what.
No matter what she does.
No matter what she tried to do. She tried to do his hair like Blues, still look like Ronnie. Try to do, you know what I'm saying? Still look like Ronnie. Everything she did still look like Ronnie. He even curled his fingers up just like Ronnie.
Down to the teeth, boy.
That's that boy, baby. That dead baby belong.
He really loved her, man.
He did.
The way I would have threw her under the bus for that Geronimo stuff.
Nope, he said, baby, go get in the car. I'll take care of it.
Right.
And he took the blame for it. And what thanks did he get? A pine box. A pine box. Huh?
How did you turn on the one person that really rolled for you like that? That's crazy.
He was willing to take a body and fake a body. And now she want to try to paint Blue to be out somebody that's head over heels for Chrisean.
And that was the one thing he wasn't willing to do is deny his son. He was down with everything.
This is going to be a great story. This is going to be a great story. See, I look at life as a movie because the world is one big stage. But this is going to be a great story. Just look at it. Just look at the headlines. You know what I'm saying? Man, unalive somebody for the love of his girl and get unalive for the love of his son. Ooh, that's going to look so beautiful. Put his face up in Morals, downtown Baltimore somewhere. You know what I'm saying? His family ends up with Junior and takes care of him. And by the end of December, we see so much progression out of Junior. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so beautiful. We going to go visit everything. I see it. It's already happening. I already see it. They're going to get the blood test, find out that it is Ronnie's. His sister's going to end up with Junior. It's going to be beautiful. I just hope y'all ready for it. You know what I'm saying? I just hope y'all ready for it. You know?
Yeah, every time he's in somebody else's care, he looks like he's doing a whole lot better.
And Ronnie's mother, grandma, sister, all of them, they will have a surviving male of their bloodline again. It's going to be like a returning son. It's going to be so beautiful. I already seen the light orbs that was around Junior already, so I know it's about to be so beautiful. Cause I seen the light orbs. And that light orb showed itself in the daytime, which is rare for a big-ass light orb to show like that in the daytime. So I know the light beings is around them. Yeah, that's why they was not supposed to touch Ronnie, because Ronnie is a light being. Nobody give a fuck about what y'all do down here on this earth, in this thing that y'all call the carnal world. But the Bible told y'all, do not touch my anointed. You might not know who the anointed is. That's why he told you to just be nice to everybody and just be, just be at peace with one another, or do everything in your power to be at peace with one another. But when you touch a light being, especially in the Aquarius sky, oh, you best be ready to deal with whatever comes with that when you touch one of us. And Ronnie was a light being.
She needs to go look up what the Word of God says about what's going to happen to you when you harm his children.
Yep.
Ty
Your
something around
punishment
here.
will be worse than Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
And he rained brimstone on Sodom and Gomorrah. So I don't know what could be worse than that. Maybe a Jezebel. Maybe the dogs tearing your ass up in the streets. The only thing left is your hands and your feet. Maybe she should have really read that Bible before she tried to pretend like she was, Christian. Because, man, now that I think about it, shit, being judged with the judgment of righteousness is tough. They about to make an example out of her. All those truths that's about to come out. Damn. In the public eye. Should have did better. Should have did right by Junior. That's all you had to do. Don't corrupt or manipulate the children. The children. Stop fucking with the future generations. Look at what's happening to Queen Op right now. Everywhere she stand, negative coming. She was standing in the dollar store. A car hit the side of that motherfucker. I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. These people just pulling in so much negativity through their womb. It's a shame that y'all don't value life or creation no more. They pulling in so much negativity with their, through their womb. It's just funny that these people just keep walking around being evil, being negative, being nasty, but keep on wanting to bring life into this world. If you that evil and nasty, stop bringing life into this world. Why you keep multiplying your evil and your nastiness in the world? The fuck do we need another you for? If you evil and nasty. If you're not evil and nasty, then you good. If you just nasty, we'll take you. Cause nasty ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? I like a little freak a leak every now and again. But if you evil.
I'm not speaking on it because he did his part. He did his part. Now he can go on back home.
Who?
She said, isn't it strange that Blue isn't speaking on this, the whole TMZ murder?
Why would Blueface speak on it? Especially if he snitched. You think a snitch?
Part of it, right? It's
When
just because we're so used to him literally bleeding her on Twitter like he used to back in the day. I would think he would use this to.
what he gonna say? What he gonna say? He gonna be like, look at this shit. Hell nah. He already know the outcome probably. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why. That's probably why he was like, man, shit. He probably gonna tell his PO, like, man, I knew she was about to go to jail. I had to get that one more time before she... Oh, shit.
Or they okayed it. Maybe
Dalmatians.
his probation officer okayed it.
He about to make a song of that. All right, y'all. These bugs is beating me up. My phone is on 18% YouTube. Love is love. Namaste. Ashe. Salutations. Shalom. Listen, man, y'all have a great one. Appreciate y'all for joining and being here and the time that y'all gave me for the time that y'all gave me. But, like all things, some stuff must end. But we still going to pay attention to this because she going to jail, okay? Y'all can do whatever y'all think that y'all need to do in order to prepare yourself. And I don't see the Chrisean Rock fans running around anywhere. They somewhere in huddles praying, you hear me? They somewhere on them little pages doing a whole prayer saying, please, come on, Chrisean. I know they all against you, but we need you to stay firm. Stop saying shit that's incriminating yourself. We already fighting for our lives on the internet. Huh? Yeah, enjoy the show. It's going to be a great one. Wait. All right.